Good morning, Azeroth. It is the 21st of August 2024. Grab your morning beverage and welcome to the stream. Today we'll be going through all those Timerunners that we've got leveled up during the remix, collecting their various heritage armours, allied race armours, and digging into some of the quest lines. Now the orc and human ones and a few others I'd done before were very enjoyable and varied in quality. The orc one stood out very specifically, very in-depth, lots of old lore characters, lots of tidbits. The Draenei one, similar vein, lots of different characters, bringing the society together, always a focus on rebuilding their homes. All leads me to believe that maybe these are all big setups for player housing one day, but if nothing else, it grounds all the races in their various homesteads. Just gives you a bit more role-playing incentive, might not be the right word, but gives them a sense of place in the world. We'll see how they all stack up. The allied races tend to be just go in, hear a speech, get your armour, and then the heritage ones, for a lot of the base and earlier races, a little more in-depth. We'll start with our Dark Iron Dwarf and get going. It's a little bit of a porting process. Didn't seem to take long, just an average login. Now, I made sure to jump in on this one to make sure it was working. We got some goodies left over from Pandaria. Got a few boxes of stuff. Big old bags. Move it all out of the way. Straight away, given the war within quest lines, given the 70, we're not going to need all of this Pandaria stuff, but we might as well bob it here. Look how much gold she has left sat on. 17k, well, we're going to send that over to the war bank first and foremost. We've got a few little boxes from our time running. One thing that has aggravated me and noticed immediately was, oh, my action bars are screwed. None of my abilities are where they need to be. And there is loads of stuff not on them. So that'll be a little moment of sorting, just as we get set up. Hope you're all doing well today. On in there, Shill in the chat. I'm glad you've got your morning coffee. Love to see it. It'll be a couple days' time. The early access launch is the 22nd, but in the evening, like here in the UK, it's like 10 PM. Won't be starting it then. I'll be doing so on the morning, very excitedly. I know there's likely, as with many big old games these days, there's likely to be bugs, there's probably disconnects, there might be a few issues, but hopefully through the evening, anything major will have been worked out. But I'm absolutely excited. They did a recent dive on the main WoW YouTube channel, talking over a renewed focus on story, all the different changes they've made. There was an interview with Chris Metzen and Scott Johnson of the Instance podcast, who, that was like the first podcast within games that I ever listened to. I got a lot of love for the fella. So it was lovely to see him back in the saddle, for lack of a better term. We're going to have to see. But nonetheless, extremely exciting times. Hope your shift goes well this morning. We had the Game Awards last night and we watched a wee bit of it on the channel. Not Game Awards, my mistake. Misspoke. The, Gamescom. Jesus. Brain. Wake up, brain. It's alright, we've got our morning beverage. Gotta sup it. The past few weeks I've been having like a lozenge a day just to keep me throat from going absolutely bonkers with suddenly talking loads. But it's not a sustainable way to do so. So I used a trick I did back in my D&D days of when I have my morning beverage, I add a wee bit of honey to me tea. And that over time soothes the throat and just takes off some of the strain. So hopefully that works going forward. Okay, that just gave us some bonus gear. That's fine. It dropped us into the various like class sets from the startup. Like whenever you make a new character, it's the kind of outfit. You see them on the character creation screen. Does alright. Now there should be a few more bits and bobs that I need to put on here. We've got Crash Lightning, we've got Storm Strike, and that we're all good. Alright, we just got that quest from Moira. Heritage of the Dark Iron. Meet Moira Frashen at Shadowforge City? In Blackrock? Oh gods. Morning, Kynan. Hope you're doing well. This evening for you, I believe. Hope the day's not been too bad. Start getting into these heritage quests. You've done us proud, Erasa. I've heard tales of your bravery during your journeys across the surface of Azeroth. Return to the mountain. We got something special for you. Oh god. All the way to Blackrock Depths. Got to get a mount on here as well. God. Mount should we grab? Let's grab this dinosaur for now. On the hotbar. Let's make our way over to Blackrock. Shadowforge City. So Blackrock Depths. It's over in the Searing Gorge. Oh man, it has been ages since I've had to fly over here. Where's the Searing Gorge? Over here. We'll find them. Thanks for all these different Heritage Armour quests. We're going to be flying all over the shop. Oh, we need to get our various dragon riding, sky riding. Oh, I'll get it down eventually. Abilities onto our bar. Why is it going to take longer? Where is... There it is. Fill the skies. That one. No. Where are they in my book? Can't see where I'm going. There we go. The sky riding stuff. So we have that one. Oh, can't see it. Right, just land for a moment. Just land. Surge forward we've got. Flap up we've got. Gonna have to do this on every character. I assume it's some kind of limitation or maybe oversight as to why then have to redo all of these when porting them over from the remix, but it's a minor inconvenience. We have to go through the whole dungeon? I mean, it's not going to take long, but I haven't been in here in ages. Oh! And I do that every time as well. Let me in. Okay, so Blackwing Lair, Lower Blackrock Spire, Upper Blackrock Spire. And then... Wait, where's Blackrock map? Where's the depths? Not Descent. No, give me it. Wasn't Blackrock Depths? It wasn't Blackrock Spire. Blackwing Lair, the Burning Shores. Blackwing Descent. Don't make me Google the first one. Oh look, there's 3 of them. Blackrock Caverns, there it is, there it is, there it is. Ghost Wolf our way over it. This was a long ass dungeon, I remember back in the day. Nope, it is not this one. This was the Cataclysm dungeon. Oh no, absolutely be getting lost in here. Alright, to save us some time, I'm just going to Google the entrance, just because otherwise we're not going to get through all of these. We've got like 13 characters to get through. It might be the one on the outside. Okay, it's the one at the bottom of the chain in the main chamber. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Forgot they added a Cataclysm dungeon as well. Right, so down the chain. Yes, I remember. I remember falling down and getting lost. Which chain is the question? This one. There we go.
The eternal sun guides us.
He can take you straight to Molten Core. Here we go, here we go. Excuse me. Dark Iron coming home. Ah, there it is at the end of the line. No. Absolutely nostalgia. Getting beaten around in here. Oh. The Allied race and heritage stuff, a good reason to go back to various places around and about in the world. Here we are. I remember there was like, you had to use the specific anvil in here for some specific blacksmith. Look how many bosses have popped up. You don't get dungeons this long anymore. Probably for good reason. This wasn't exactly fun every time. It was quite a slog. Okay, Shadowforge City's that way, so... If I'm meeting her here, I'm surprised it didn't just do like a quest version of it. Yep, I remember these mobs. Remember dying in this hallway. People pulling too much. Luckily, we quite overlevel it, so no problem at all. Main goal of all these quest lines is to, of course, see some lore and get that delicious heritage armor. For the Dark Iron, it is a big plate-like set with the fire inlay and like lava running through it. Again, they're class agnostic, so your cloth wearers can wear it, even though it looks like heavy plate and all that. Oh no, Moira is not here. Excuse me. Don't tell me I had to load into something specific. We even got our way here. Arcane Heritage Quest Moira. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to read some Wowhead articles. Okay, go straight to the comments. Oh. You do not need to head to the dungeon. We have a racial cold mold machine. Which doesn't work in here. My gods. Hey, we got some transmog, sure. Luckily on a shaman, we have a bonus halfstone. Alright. Alright. I should have known. Ridiculous. So either there's a mole machine outside somewhere, or we can use our racial one to get down there. I wish the quest had told me that. Where is it? There we go. Mole machine. See if this works. Shadowforge City. Okay, there we go. That gives us it. Put it in the quest. Oh, now it's a friendly version. Well, we had a romp through. You got music for him in here as well now. So this is the armor set we'll be getting.
I'd rather be fighting than talking. Spit it out. I'm on duty.
Let's see many Dark Irons about.
Speak your piece if you must.
A few names I remember from lore across different parts of the game.
Is there lava in your veins?
I bet members of the Alliance have to get used to having a fiery new ally.
The deep
They will.
places hold
That guy was in
boundless
Dragonflight.
secrets.
Hello, Moira.
You address the Queen Regent of the Dark Iron Clan.
The Dark Irons never had it easy in this world, but with champions like you to fight for them, our allies know the courage that burns in our hearts. Enough fancy banter. Take this armor, and let's brew. Let's toast your courage with a mug of cold brew.
The Dark Iron. Now the Alliance knows we Dark Iron mean business. I couldn't have asked for a better champion. Thurgoden and Thalen cooked up a set of armour to recognise your achievements. Wear it with pride, hero. The
Interesting.
three
There's a
hammers
couple more
stand
quests
as
there.
one.
As you can see, nice set. It's got some wobbly bits on it. We love a few good bits of 3D. Nice. What else do you want from me, Your Majesty?
The Alliance has need of our sorcery, as well as our strength.
The mountain will always be home, but there's a whole world of adventure up there on the surface. You look just like the sort of shaman to find it. For a long time, the Dark Iron stood apart from the other kingdoms. Time has come to show him that we fight for Azeroth too. There's an ambassador in Stormwind waiting to speak with you. He can help guide you along your journey. The Alliance need our strength. Get out there and show him the might of the mountain. And that gets us our tabard.
Well, many of our people have advised against journeying to the surface, but the brave know better. Now is the time for the Dark Iron to emerge from the shadows. Azeroth awaits you, with Stormwind, the first spark of the anvil.
Curse you, Coaster,
We
sticking
were
to my mug.
forged in the flames of the mountain. Show the world your fire.
Moira here, going to be a big player in the War Within. We've seen her in some of the intro quests. What about you, Anvil Thane, Fergadon?
I answer to the voice of the mountain.
I see in our weapons here. Wouldn't you know I forged them myself? So far I've got designs for a staff, a one-handed axe, a shield. I can make you some if you like. Of course that's what I'd normally say. Unfortunately I lost the designs in a bet down at the Grim Guzzler. If you could get them back as well as gather the materials, I'd be happy to forge some weapons for you.
Trifling with fire will get
Word
you
to the
back.
wise. Never bet your blueprints, even if you think you've got them memorised. You'll never know what you forget when you drink. Okay. So, how on earth do I get to that part of the city? Oh, we're still going to get lost in here then, it seems. Grim Guzzler, I remember, was like a neutral bit of the dungeon where you could start a bar fight and then it wouldn't be neutral. Can't use mounts in here. Seems there's a bit more to the questline. This might unlock us some weapon transmogs, maybe? I've no idea. For the Nightborn, we accidentally did the other week. It was just go in, have a little speech, and then we were done and out. Here, though, it's a wee bit more. Which I'm not against. Getting them more situated in the world is not a bad thing. I would have expected them to use the new model for Moira, though, and her new armour. Right. Let's have another swig of our tea and honey. Make sure you're all having your beverage out there, keeping yourselves hydrated, regardless of your time zone. Now, as we said yesterday, it's a bit of redecorating going on. So if you end up hearing a few bings and bangs, it's alright. Not being burgled, everything's fine. Oh, there we go. You're pathetic. None of you can beat me. We'll try, Strongarm.
I'm no match for small talk.
You're looking to challenge me.
Don't
Think we
blame
are.
yourself on the way out.
Thundergrad sent you, did he? You'd think the Anvil Thane would be made of tougher stuff than the rest of his drunken lot, but I guess I was mistaken. You want to win back his designs, you're gonna have to win them fair and square. I've only got one question left for you. Brawl or brew?
The Dark Iron Clan will forge a new
Ooh,
future.
bit early for brawl. Let's brew.
Honest work is good
There
for
it
the
is.
soul.
Get me some of them sulfuron slammers from the bar and let's get going. Aye. Oh, I remember this little fella. Yeah. Yeah, give us your booze. Sulfuron slammer. Got a couple of those. Hey up.
Warm yourself by
You
the
started fighting.
forge.
Hand of the
May
slammer.
Black Anvil bless you.
See, this person did not want to drink. They just wanted to fight.
Are you
Yeah,
here to
have
lend
another
a
one.
hand?
It's been a while since I've had a brawl like that. I've never felt so alive as the paladin goes up and smacks her in the head.
Back to work.
Say what you want about Ragnarush, but they make good brewing sulfuron.
I'd rather be hammering than talking.
Oh, I need to buy more. God damn it. I'm glad I didn't send all my gold away. Right, give us, you know what, just give me 10. Just give me 10 of them. That should do it. That should do it. I
Speak
hope.
your piece. if
Go on,
you
and
must.
another. You're drinking too, ain't you? Much of a drinking contest is just me. Yeah, we'll have one. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. Oh, we suffer fire damage.
How can I
Oh,
help
dear.
you?
Yeah, have another. Fish fight, foot race, drinking contest. You name the challenge. I've beat them all.
Spit it out. I got smelting to do.
Consider me slammed. I'm just on
Are
fire.
you here to lend a hand?
You put up a real challenge. It wasn't really much of a challenge. I didn't have to drink myself apart from the one. Put up a real challenge there. Take the plans. I didn't know I read them anyway.
I prefer to stay underground.
Hold borrowing. These complex blueprints detail Fergadon's designs for his weaponry, but are hard to parse. Notes are scribbled in the margins in messy handwriting, listing modifications and notes Fergadon left for himself. 2 notes in particular stand out to you. One denotes that he lent his engraving tool to the Corehound trainer, Caesar Angerforge, and the other wonders how many elementals they employ at the Grim Guzzler brewing operation. So we've got to find some stuff. Bit of a quest going, that's alright. Whoa, we're not walking in a straight line. We should have just had a fight and not had a beer. Let me over. Yep, there we go. Yep. Oh boy. Just blur it and no, and oof. There's nobody here. There's nobody here. Boiling flame core. Is he downstairs? Excuse me. Oh. Can I... Are the doors locked? Okay, they are. There's no one here, game. Oh, there he is. It was something that had to respawn. There we go. Excuse me. Just gonna shaman. Give it. Thank you. He worked for us. Why couldn't I just ask it? Let's make our way out. Oh, got a buff from the drink horse. Critic smoke clings to your throat. Oh dear. Oh no! Alright, it's the booze. It's fine. Let's have a wee little home in here for the Dark Islands. I'd never even clicked the racial. Morning, established beyond. Hope you're doing well. Make sure you got your morning beverage. We're going around on all the different races heritage quests. Now we've leveled them all up in the remix event. Just a little bit of housekeeping before the expansion in a couple of days. Some bonus lore on each of the races and some little quest lines and bits and bobs to do. Currently looking for ingots and things. See if we can craft ourselves some weapons. Might be some fancy gear. We'll see how we go. Right, that's 4 of 5. Where's 5 of 5? I miss it, or is it further along? Oh, we've got to go further along anyway. Strong arm still yelling at people from the tavern. Yeah, there's the other one. And then the other bit is somewhere around here. Yep. And this is another place where if they chose to open it up, in theory, you could just do some housing here. The other one is down that way? Where's the other one? Hound trainer. It's the Maw Machine of Stormwind, so we need to go down and that way? Yeah, I see him. I see him. Still a little tipsy. We're still listed left to right a little bit. I only had the one. Alright, and these are the racial mount for the Dark Iron. Core hounds. Little angry folks. I've seen all their armour.
Is there lava in your veins?
Greetings, Shaman. Can I assist you in recovering lost companions? No, I need Fergadon's flame point
The
engraver.
Dark Iron clan will forge.
Thank Fergadon for letting me borrow it. My precious Brunhild's new saddle will be a beaut. I'm sure it will be. Right, let's tipsily swerve our way back in his general direction. There we go.
There's a fire in our hearts.
Fergadon is mumbling and cursing under his breath about how he will defeat Chardon in their next competition. Bless him.
Forges glow.
You return with my plans and materials at that. I bet you knocked Chardon down a peg or two. I did.
May the black and bless.
Ooh. Oh yeah, it is some weapons. Look at that. Big offhand ship. That's not an offhand. That is a big old offhand shield. Big one-handed axe. Oh, you love to see it. A two-handed mace. And a big old staff. Wait, the staff is also a mace? Give him for the options. Awesome. Love it. One step left, friend. Lend me a hand in my crafting, and then you'll have your hands on the most powerful weapons forged in the deepest fires of Blackrock Mountain.
The mountain guides us home.
I'm ready.
The Dark Iron Clan
Right.
forge a new future.
Place those ingots on the anvil for me. We'll do so. And just a wee bit of fine hammering. Big smack. Ah, now these are the work of a true anvil fiend. If I don't say so myself.
Can I help you?
These weapons will put the fear and shame into even a mindless undead colossus.
I've got matters that need
Nice. Hope you don't mind, but I used some of your materials to craft something Kaisa has been asking me for. Would you mind bringing it over to her? Deliver the bladed helmet to Kaisa Angerforge. We will.
May the Black Anvil bless you.
And we hit this, and we get all those appearances. It doesn't say they're limited to Dark Iron Dwarves, so there's a chance we might be able to use them on other characters as well. Though the armour tends to be. Oh, look at the little paladin charger mount. Big Dark Iron ram. Very nice.
How can I help you?
Bergeron finally made it, did he? And sent it with just the right person.
I've got matters that need tending.
I train hounds of all types, long as they're fiery. I've trained up Grimhowl here since he was a wee pup, but a life in Shadowforge City isn't what he's meant to live. Grimhowl needs that special someone to bond with, someone who'll take him around all of Azeroth. Perhaps that could be you. Take some time to get to know him. I think Grimhowl will warm up to you real quick. Unless we get a different mount as well. Whoa. It's like a flame wolf. The axe on his head. Cool.
The deep places hold boundless secrets.
Hello, Grimhowl. Pet. Odd being in our Ghost Shaman form. Here we go. Oh, he doing a little dance. Alright, and then we play fetch. Get it. And up he goes. He brings it back to the spot. Bless. It's simple, but it works. Here. And again. No. Alright, let's get you some food. Charred steak. More charred steak. Is there another box in that room, or are they all in here? There's one over there. Charred steak, that's 3 steaks, but he needs 4. Let's feed him the 3. Happy bite noises. Alright, where's that last steak then? Why have you hidden the other steak further away, Houndmaster? Ah. Round the corner. So just put all the boxes in one pile. It's fine. There you go. And we can apply the barding to our new Mastiff. There he goes. That's lovely stuff. Look at that. Nice unique mount as well there. You can access the mounts on different races and classes too.
Speak your piece.
Good fiery boy. They like you, they really like you. Treat this pup with love, and they will be your adventuring partner for years to come.
The mountain guides us home.
So, let's get him on the bar. Lovely. Give him a look when we get outside and can actually ride about. I think that's all she wrote for in here. But we need to head on back to Stormwind. Go to the embassy. And we'll be moving on to our next character. Having our swig of tea. As we exit our mall machine. Straight into a yak. Whoops. Ambassador Morgard.
What can I do for you?
There you are, Rasa. We've been expecting you.
Be careful.
Welcome, friend.
Oh,
I
no.
am King Anduin Rin.
Oh, Anduin.
As a new member of the Alliance, I wish to greet you personally. These are troubled times for Azeroth. In the days to come, you will face many trials, fight many foes. Know that you are never alone against the darkness, for the Alliance stands with you. I look forward to hearing of your progress. Something tells me we will speak again soon. Safe travels. May the light be with you, always.
It's an intro with Anduin there. Unfortunately, it's not chronologically right. It's difficult with all the allied races and just how many expansions have come out between each one. Hello, Chromie. Dark Iron Emissary. Welcome to Stormwind! Too much sun out here if you ask me. I'm off to seek adventure, and somewhat a bit darker.
Watch your back.
Alright, that's that Dark Iron done. Could go through and do some transmog. Right, I'm up for a pint. Give 'em what for out there. Show 'em what Dark Irons can do. Bless him. Right, well, that's one. I think we still have our... Where is it? Our toy box. Yes, our ethereal transmogrifier. We get through them all today. We'll do some transmogging tomorrow as we wrap up Dragonflight. And now, let's move on to the next one. These are all going to vary in length. Some were slower than others. Let's save the Tauren for a little bit. Do another one of the... Let's swap to a Horde character. We'll do the Vulpera next. A little fox people from BFA. It's the Battle for Azeroth expansion. Going to be that little lead-in. As it configures the character.
There is a vision being seen across Azeroth. A radiant song. We believe it's a warning, but we're unsure.
We're going to hear this every character we log into.
Meet me in Silithus. We must ask Azeroth.
Oh, and all our bars are going to be screwed every time.
Your
Alright.
courageous deeds have earned you a place
we go.
in the tales of the caravans. Such heroism deserves a reward. Come visit our camp in Vol'dun. Kiro had us put together a special gift for you.
Oh no. More travel. Straight to Vol'dun next. My goodness. I've been there in a hot minute. Right, what other moves are not on my bars? So many. So many. Let's get these all on. Just so they're ready for the eventual day they may well be used again. Pain shot and explodey shot. Hit things. That one we don't need. Don't need fetch at the moment. Our little pet buttons. Leave that down there. Flare for anti-stealth. Wing clip for slows. I think that about sorts us out. We want the warband bank. Couple of the racial abilities. Bag of tricks. Make and return to camp. Which is a nice little feature for the Vulpera. Change what's in our bag. I think that's all we need. How much gold we sat on? A decent wee bit. Let's open our goodie bag. Bit more gold. A few other bits and bobs. We're in the hunter setup. That's starting gear. Alright, let's first open our warband bank. Send that money in there. See. That'll do. Just leave them with 100, that's fine. Alright, Heritage of the Vulpera. The Horde has come to truly value the Vulpera thanks to your efforts. You are the most Vulperan Vulpera that I know. Visit me in the Vulpera hideaway in Vol'dun. Hero had me put together a small memento in appreciation for your efforts. Alright. Head over to Vol'dun then. We need to bob a mount on. We will just grab any misc flying mount. Hang on. There we go. Let's just pick a flying mount. Trying to think of something that will fit our Vulpera. We haven't used this new owl thing yet. That was the subscription. Yes, fancy owl. Very smooth. Nope, we have some posts from the postmaster. So many characters about from different timelines. They do need to figure that out. One day. Right, bits and bobs. There we are. Be a portal right over. Where's the portal going to take us is the question. Oh no. Zuldazar. I got lost in this city a number of times. Oh, hi, Naphanos. Nice to see you alive. Oh, timeline stuff. Zandalari Troll City. It's a nice city. It's just... it felt like a nightmare to get about on. Okay, and we're heading up there to Voldoon. We'll make our way. At least we've got all our dragon riding on the hotbar now. Sky riding, I'll get there. Gotta remember the name change. Now it's evergreen. Oh, we got some little snow effects going off it. Well, they have to put a bit extra on the subscription mount, don't they? We'll swoosh our way over. I only spent a wee bit of time here, Horde side, going through the quest lines once. It's not as familiar to me as the Alliance side of the zones, which is over in Kultiris, which we'll see in a wee bit. Same with Najatar, like Nagari underwatery zone. Big dinosaurs about. And move past all these old things. Absolutely, there's going to be a lot of travelling today. Let's see how much we can get done in the couple hours. Got a surprise family visit later in the day, so I can't go longer than I'd like.
Got my ear.
Hopefully once the War Within comes out, we'll be able to do some longer streams, because I'll really want to sink my teeth in.
Be quick. Be clever.
Your sense of adventure. Your skill. You skill. You skill. Your drive to explore. You just make us so proud. The Horde is better for having us. With that in mind, Ashir, take this gift. You carry us with you, wherever you go.
Remember, everything has its use.
See, and now with the Vulpera, there was not a bonus quest line. It was just, we go and see them here.
Have you come to trade?
Anything I should, well, there's stuff I haven't collected from them, just because I never leveled up their, reputation. What's that? Oh, it's a big dinosaur mount. Fair enough. Let's have a look at this heritage set then. Oh, it comes with a little backpack. Look at that. That's nice. Let's see. Sets. Yeah, there it is. Befitting their culture. Desert traders, scavengers, wanderers. Nice. Alright. We'll bob them back to Orgrimmar. No, child. Chasing small weasel? There we go. A lot of people with their remix characters coming through doing the same. There's that Tauren heritage armor. That's a nice one to go and get. Big totem back piece. Much beloved bit of visual in the game. All back in the Warcraft 3 days. Right, that was the next one. Let's jump on to... shall we do next? Got a Void Elf next. Umbrasil. We just saw these yesterday in the Telogris Rift. Yep, I know, Jaina. I know. We've got that quest to do.
Throughout your journeys across Azeroth,
Oh, Ilaria gives it to
you
us.
have achieved mastery over the forces that constantly seek to control you. You have become a formidable weapon of the Alliance champion. Return to the Void Rift so that we may honor your accomplishment.
Aye, aye. How on earth do I get... We can't do what we did last time, which is wander around and get lost. So, first things first. Let's grab our mail. Few bits and bobs. Open our boxes. Give us some bonus daggers and swords, but we're already equipped. Resort our bars again, because of course we have to. Right, poison's over there. It's a 1 minute cooldown, put it there. Put that there, chuck a knife. Sprint over here. My apologies, there's going to be a bit of busy work, it seems, on the lot of them. Shadow step I had down here, vanish over here. That was rupture, that was AoE. Oh, it's just remembering. Okay, that was a defensive, that was movement. That's interrupt, that's stun. That is stab. Swap shiv for there. That's a finishing move. That's not. Oh man, I'm trying to remember. Let me see. It's like suddenly just being bludgeoned with all the things at one point that I knew. Maybe it's just stab button. Can't remember what Sinister Strike turned into for him. What did we have on the stealth bar? Alright, stealth bar's still fine, so don't have to worry about that. Slice and Dice is the speed boost one. Oh no, why did unselfing not reset my action bar? That weird game. It'll be fine, I can't imagine we'll be doing much fighting. There it is, it sorted itself out. Right, I think we've got everything we need then. Feels a little naked. We'll swap them. Alright. In his little rogue set. Now, how do we get to Telegrus Rift? Did we have a racial ability to do so? Or is there a portal somewhere about here? That's a rift just for combat. There's our warband bank. Which money do we have on this fella? We have a 3k, we'll send that into the bank. Building up a little war chest. Get in there. Lovely stuff. Right, so I assume this isn't a rift like the dwarven one. Nope. Just moves me in space and I can smoosh back to it. So there must be a rift back to their starting area somewhere around. Ah, I see it. Yep, there you go. There you go. Just hiding in the back of the embassy. Oh yeah, we just got a rift to avoid space. It's fine. And there's a Mechanome one there. There's one for the Lightforged Draenei. There's the Dark Iron one. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, of course there'll be higher level players here. Now, is this going to be a little more involved, or is it going to be speech and we're good?
What news?
The voices never stop. They push, they bully, they plead. They will not relent, not even for a moment. But you are stronger than the voices. You can glean their secrets and draw upon their strength.
We do what we must for those we love.
Though some continue to doubt us, your deeds have proven that the Rendorai serve the Alliance with honor. Your will is strong, Umbrasyl. Accept this gift as a symbol of the powers you command.
Many doubted that the Rendorai could harness the power of the Void without falling prey to its influence. You have proven them wrong. Let this armor remind you of all you have achieved, champion. Accept it with my thanks.
Thank you.
Aim true.
Now this armor set. Very fancy Void wings. Lots of glowy cosmic pieces. See a lot of Void Elves just running around with it. You got some open body on the top as well. It's a lovely piece, and a lot of people really enjoyed this one. Again, we'll have to give it a go once we get all of them done. Let's see what requests you wanted to give us for our tabard. Very nice. Mastering the Whispers requires constant focus and discipline. Your dedication inspires all who bear the name Rendorai, for we have become children of the Void. You have learned many lessons here, The time has come to venture beyond Telegraph Rift. Oh, it's like the intro quest, I realise now. Should already technically be done. It's fine. Go to Stormwind, the heart of the Alliance. There, the King's ambassador will greet you and guide you along your journey. Azeroth must be defended. I can think of no one better to answer that call than you.
Some will tell you that the light is the only path. The one weapon that can stop the enemies of Azeroth. But we see alternatives. Many roads, many possibilities that are open to us.
There will be those who doubt you, who question your resolve, your ability to harness powers that have caused the downfall of weaker wills. Together, we will prove them wrong.
So?
Use the lessons I have taught you to maintain control. Become a weapon for the Alliance, even as you skirt the edge of darkness.
We'll do my utmost. I'm just curious, what is the eclipse?
Walk your own path.
Some look out into the night sky and see only darkness. That is the only time the stars can shine. So too is it for the Rend or I. Our greatness comes from the fact that even in the darkest of shadows, we can still find ourselves.
Maintain control.
Yes, but what is the eclipse? And why don't we have, like, a quest to get some more of this cool armour and weapons, yes? Because you're wearing some unique stuff there. I'm sorry, I don't mean to stand on your table. We'll get going, it's fine. I don't see another quest on the map, so... It was nice the Dark Iron got that little bonus of more weapons and stuff, but I'd love to see that for everyone else. Or more of an introduction to all of the NPCs. Again, I feel like heritage stuff can be evergreen to the point as they could add more quest lines to that over time. That would be the hope, I'd think. Hello again, Ambassador. Yep, same dialogue as he did on the Dark Iron.
Welcome,
which
friend.
means...
I am King Anduin Ring.
Yep, we're going to get the Anduin
As a
speech
new
each
member
time
of
as
the
well.
Alliance, I wish to greet you personally.
I'm sorry, Anduin, we can't hear this
Avoid
10
elves
times
may be
today.
a
We're going to lose his minds. Oh, and it's swapped to avoid emissary. Thank you, Chromit. We know what your deal is. Kyria Onyx Raven.
We embrace a new future.
Welcome to Stormwind. Though it is no silver moon, the city does have its charms. If you came here expecting a warm welcome, I cannot say I have received one myself, but most folks are polite enough. No matter, I am off to seek adventure, and perhaps a stiff drink. See, that theme's going to continue.
The whispers do not control me.
I've heard only stories of Stormwind before now. I will explore its streets and the wonders it holds. May the shadows guide you. Off she goes. Very good. That's another one done. We'll keep this train rolling. I think we'll go to a heritage quest next, not an allied race one. They're a little more involved. A little more to do. Let's see, who should we do first? That's a high mountain, that's light forest granite, that's allied. Let's get the gnome one done first. See what Mechatalk and the gang are all up to. There was like several quests and patches to retake Gnomeregan, their home city. I don't know if we've managed it yet. I genuinely don't know. Got a little startery monk outfit. Very nice. Grab our mail. We'll have to sort as bars again. Recovered something obtained via Tyrone and that may... Okay. Oh, a banner. Okay. A little Pheromore tabard we purchased. Bonus stuff for the other specs. And just some gold. Right. Ah, and there's our gnome quest. Excellent. We'll get there in a moment. We just have to sort as bags. Right, let's jump to Windwalker. Just have DPS active. We're not bothered about learning the rest of the spec again for now. Right, let's slap on a starter build. It is doing the starter build. I'm going to click it again just in hopes that it... Nope, did not reset my bars. Cuss you. Alright, roll on there. Heals to the side. Knock down. Speed up. Interrupt. Useful stuff. Miscellaneous stuff. Grab. We won't need the grab if we've got like the spin kicks. Or rather the, what was it called? The flying kick that they do. Alright. Blackout kick. Rising kick. Ring of peace. Hated that ability in PvP. Hated getting hit by it. Disable. The big spin. Tiger palm. I know this is a bit of rigmarole. I just, for whatever reason, when these characters have been ported over, if you've got some remix alts yourself, you'll be doing the same thing. Yep, bigger cooldown, bob that down there. That one's an anti-damage, we'll bob that there. Anti-damage is the wrong word. Damage mitigation, that's the right word. Right, that should do us. Let's go see our heritage.
Salutations!
Reveal! The Alliance has made a new request for Gnomragon's might in the coming war. It is my honor to inform you that Captain Sparknozzle wishes for your expert assistance in the matter. You are hereby requested to meet him in New Tinkertown.
New Tinkertown?
Have a great day now.
Listen, I can't... He looks like my old friends, the guy who got me into this video game in the first place, in the vanilla. It looks like his gnome, except his gnome had like a light green beard and like a bald head or a green mohawk. Oh, it's lovely stuff. Right, how do you want me to get to New Tinkertown? Have you got a... Just want me to fly over? So I know retaking Gnomragon was a patch. I don't remember the state of it. If anyone in the chat knows who's been playing, how is Gnomragon? What happened? Because there was that whole quest line, like we did stuff for the Darkspear trolls and we did stuff for Gnomragon. Oh, and this one hasn't done up. Flying. Alright. Do that while we're going. It's alright, we can multitask. It's fine, it's fine. Give me my stuff. Where's Twirl? There's Twirl. Gonna hit a wall. Absolutely. Nah. Big book. Where's the other one? Where's Holt? I should recognise him by icon now. There we are. Oh man, it's been a very long time since I've been, like, properly into the Dwarven starting area and the Gnome starting zone. Very nostalgic romp today, I think. Dunmurrow. Aye, New Tinkertown. It doesn't look like things are going well. I know they're venting all of, like, because it created, like, loads of leprosy. And there were loads of leper gnomes, and they're trying to fix Gnomragon. Let's see how they're doing. Captain Tread Sparknozzle.
Report!
Oh. The rest of gnomes I requested arrive shortly before you. Allow me to brief you on the situation.
Not the appearance on the completion of the storyline. Okay. Their music's pretty fun.
The leaders of the Alliance have agreed to fund an elite gnomish aerial task force, and you have been chosen to lead the test team for the gnomish elite aerial rangers. I have assembled some of the finest tinkers and soldiers from Gnomragon who are now under your command. The 3 of them are already here in New Tinkertown. Introduce yourself and assemble them.
Speak with the 3 members of your gear team. Alright, Captain. We'll monk roll our way over. Bizzle Tinkerbow.
Hello.
And she has made a mech strider.
Isn't he beautiful? I've been working on various modifications to Mechatalk's newest Mechnostrider plans in hopes of making them even more useful. So far, I've been able to reduce shock damage of long-distance jumps to the gnomes have so much... Oh, by 20% and set the headlight's luminosity control to automatically respond to the current light. Right now, I'm testing out a new coat of paint pigments that provide better insulation.
The gnome continues on for a few minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Master Tinker Fizzy. I was one of Mechatalk's many assistants. It is an incredible honor to be chosen for this opportunity.
Port, Tinker.
Looking forward to the next test flight. I've really been looking forward to this.
Ooh, some voiceover.
Wait to get started.
Very good. Who's next then? Flying kick our way over. Cog Captain Winklespring.
Reporting for duty.
There you are, Commander. Herc Winklespring, reporting for duty. I was a captain in Mechatalk's personal squadron, serving directly under the High Tinker himself. It is an honor to work with you, Commander.
For the Alliance.
Hello?
You can count on me, Commander.
Alright. Wearing such a mix of gear types. It's got like plate gloves and then cloth shoulders. What's happening? Right, who's in the other one? They're upstairs. This building? Oh, right, we got a little elevator. And there's some old assets, it feels like, still. Oh! Don't get stuck. You got a gun! Amedai Auto Blast.
Got a new target?
Oh, whoa. That's a...
I never miss a shot.
What's Gear voice for a gnome?
Orders, Commander?
So you're the one every gnome around here has been talking about. Amedai extends her hand. Amedai. Amedai Auto Blast. Sharpshooter and scout for the 7th Legion. If you need anything related to explosions, I'm your gnome. I'd like to think I'm a pretty good shot, too. Hello.
Always ready to fly. Excited to be working with you, Commander.
Excellent. Let's get to it, then. That's little fiddly gnome music. Ooh, big Shadowlands mount. Never got one of those. Fancy.
Report
Time to give you all your briefing.
for Nomragon.
An elite aerial unit wouldn't be complete without the newest innovations in flying machine technology. There's just one small problem. The innovative new engine we built was left behind when we evacuated Nomragon. We need that prototype if we want to get these bombers to safely get off the ground. I guess we are going into Nomragon.
Nomragon's finest soldiers, paragons of nomanity, the best examples of gnomish ingenuity and determination. And so, you four will be the first to take to the skies as gnomish aerial elite rangers and...
Elite aerial rangers, sir.
Excuse me, soldier?
You said aerial elite rangers, which would be G-A-E-R. If you wanted G-E-A-R...
I know what I said! Anyway, you are the first gnomish elite aerial rangers, and you will show Azeroth everything we gnomes can accomplish.
Bless. Alright. Let's get to it then. To Nomragon. Oh, that music is nostalgic. I've been in here for... Whoa. It'll have been that questline. That was like a... I think it was a mist patch, maybe, in Mist Pandaria. Or as part of one of them. But they're still trying to clean the place out. Make it hospitable again. I think when they have to do... Like, I wonder if they do it like they've been doing it with Heritage Armours and stuff. Do they do one race at a time? Do they try and fit them all in? Like, that's the kind of thing a 20th anniversary would potentially do. Can't climb that. It's nice to see them just in here cleaning up the radiation.
Pleased to meet you.
Alright, let's go. Please tell me I've done this correctly and it's not porting me to the wrong version of the instance. Alright.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me, Commander?
Yes.
Looks like your communication device is working, Tinker. Commander, the last gnomes to visit this wing were my own unit on their way to Sector 17. Watch out for any steam pipes or gnome bots in disrepair.
And spiders. Big spiders everywhere. I don't know what that like slashy claw thing we were doing was. Been too long since I've played Damage Monk. Still old in here, it's just old. Need more modern models though about. See how extensive it is. Rats! Leprous rats! Oh no. We don't want the meat from them, game. Okay. Spin kick the rats. Keep working our way through. Excuse me. More spiders. Big punches. All sorted there. There's a different vibe for it. Rush of Death.
My old workshop. The engine should be on the other side of the room.
No, guard dog, no.
Protect my old combat suit. How odd.
I was a good bye. Oh no. Prototype arcane engine.
Warning! Warning! Intruder
Oh no.
alert. Intruder alert.
That noise I remember. That noise like just triggered something in my brain that was like, nope. Let us leave. I assume we're just going back to the top. Yes. New Tinker Town. Where is Mecha Talk? He's definitely still alive. We saw him in Dragonflight very briefly. Where is he here? I'm sure he'll show up for you. You wouldn't have a quest for your heritage armor and not have the leader show up.
Report.
Excellent. I've sent Tinkerbow and Autoblast ahead to prepare the engine for installation.
For Nomragon.
While you were in Nomragon, we received a distress signal from Fizzcrank airship in Borean Tundra. Oh wow. This seems like the perfect opportunity to show what gear can do. I've sent the rest of your squad ahead. Meet them out there.
Are you gonna give me transport, or am I going to Borealis myself? Oh, okay. Okay, these quests might actually take longer than I thought. Alright, quickest way to get back there. I'm gonna assume they give us a quick way back. We can take the boat from Stormwind. Very fond of that raft zone. Like, going back these days and just seeing how it was laid out, and like some parts of it where it was like, oh, you pick up a quest here, go and clear it, go back to the same dude, pick up another quest, do the exact same thing. Like, nostalgia and rose-tinted glasses can fog it up a little bit, but when the quest lines really got going, it was really good stuff. Oh, the boat, the boat, the boat, the boat! You made it. That was very fortunate. Assuming I'm on the right boat. There have been plenty of times in where I've run over to a boat and not been on the right one. But they all tend to have different models these days. You can talk to the dock workers, they give you a little cooldown like, oh, next boat to this place will be here in a minute or two. Very serene for the morning. Old ass mountains. Yep, good stuff. The Borean Tundra. Memory serves, it'll be, yes, it's the built up Nomi place there. Let's get going. Come on, old ass albino drake. I just kind of picked one at random. Haven't exactly gone through and done like, right, what transmog will we use? What mount will go with it? Really min-maxed my fashion, so to speak. Eventually. Eventually. And another zone that'll be very interesting to see brought up to modern WoW in the last Titan expansion. Very curious. We got our little runway. It was me. And there they go, they spawned in. Right.
Do we have a mission?
Oh, Commander, we arrived shortly before you. The airmen here just finished explaining the situation.
It's a good day to fly.
Need something?
The gnomes here report that Trogs came down from the north and started attacking every gnome and everything. So now it's our job to fix this situation, and luckily, I have the perfect plan for it. We need to calibrate the bomber's gun, and doing so on the ground is much less risky than up in the air. Give it a go, Commander.
There's always room to tinker.
Oh, Trogs. Very gnome. Alright, they're over here. Yum. Big old cartridge for it on his back. Excuse me. Oh, that's less gun and more rocket launcher. Oh, he didn't count either. God damn it. Oh, fires something out that could be something. That's just a chicken. Alright, let's just fight and kill them, I suppose. Oh, the chicken blew up. I see. Gnomish things. Lightning bolt. Oh, right. Alright, we can also just fight them. Stop his heart. Punch him. Punch this one a lot more. Sorted. Oil-stained wolf. Jade lightning. Does not care. Excuse me. Chuck some more. It's another chicken. Right, the chicken will blow up. It did. Very good. Right, last one. Another chicken. But you throw rocks at me, Trog. Lovely. Trogs in the area seem to have been dealt a serious blow. Cog Captain Wigglespring's voice springs to life over your personal communication system. One of the recon pilots did a scouting run over the station. She reported that there seems to be a Trog on the top level that is larger and smarter than the others. He somehow managed to get one of the Defendo tanks for the station working in his favor. Take him out. Krug the Smart. Smart being a relative term. Very silly game. I remember having to walk all the way up this and something knocking me off. Or just falling off. For a long time. Small one said smash other small ones. Oh no. Betrayal. An inside job. Small one said more. Right, let's head back to our friends. There we are.
Good to see you, Commander.
Have you found anything?
Time to get to work.
The big Trog was holding this? I think I have an idea.
I've got a gadget for every occasion.
If I just attach the core of this input module here, amplify the matched frequency here... Tinkerbell mumbles a few more things while she attaches the communication device to the console. Flip the switch, Commander. Just make sure it's the right one. The left one is the self-destruct switch. Or was that reversed?
Looking forward to the next test flight.
Yes, I do expect explosions.
And 3, 2, 1.
Kelso Spark Spanner.
I don't hear any more noise. I do hope that means you smashed the intruder, you foolish brute.
Kelso Spark Spanner. It can't be.
You know that ugly mugcock, Captain?
He was one of Thermoplug's assistants.
Oh, right.
No one has heard from him since the Gnomragon incident. Where's that signal coming from, Tinkerbell? We need to hurry.
Where's the sniper? Oh, she's sat on the on the ship.
What's our current trajectory?
Give me just 1 second to trace the origin of the signal.
There's always room to tinker.
It looks like the signal is being transmitted from Storm Peaks. Time to put these flying machines to work. I'll keep tracking the signal en route in order to get a cleaner read.
Time to get to work.
Right, squadron.
All systems ready. Let's fly.
Spark Spanner always was an odd one. Can't imagine what he has planned.
Imagine no longer, simpleton.
Oh,
I
no.
am more than willing to tell you how you and your little crew will meet your demise.
Really mustache twirly. That's great.
Spark Spanner. So you did survive Gnomragon.
Did you really think that I, the great Thermoplug second in command, would die in a scheme I helped engineer?
Voice actor's having a great time.
What? What could you possibly have hoped to accomplish?
Recognition! And what did we get? A fool of a gnome sweeping in and reaping the rewards of all our work. All those who followed Mechatalk must pay. With my army of trucks, I will decimate all of Nomanity.
We will see, I guess. Now, is it going to do us a quick loading screen jump, or are we going to slow fly all the way there? Oh no, not over the Radiant Echo Zone. Oh, we're about to get some yelling. Oh, no, thank goodness. Oh, that was a well-timed game. Thank you.
Commander, the signal tracker is going haywire. I'll need some time to recalibrate it.
Find a safe spot to land. We'll cover you while you adjust the device.
More big Titan facilities and things. It's been too long since I quested in Northrend. I cannot remember the specifics. But I'm sure we'll learn plenty more in Last Titan. Many big old machines going down. Come on, get us down there. A lot of trogs. I like these ships. Could see at the end of the quest like this just being given as a flying mount. Like, that'd be nice. We'll see. Oh, we're just going to take a big loop around. Come on, land us down. I'm only trying to simulate planes and doing the big old circles, making sure it's clean, but... There we go. Stealth shield, eh?
We are go for launch.
Set up a cloaking device that should cover our current location. We should be safe for now.
The skies are clear.
We need to give Tinkerbell some cover while she figures out our new trajectory.
Cog Captain hands you a miniature spider tank.
It may not look like much, but this is a fully functional spider tank. You'll just need to de-shrinkify it. Use it to distract the Trog numbers by thinning the Trogs down below by thinning their numbers. It's alright, we'll learn how to read.
On your mark, Commander.
Okay. Goes tiny tank. Then we get in. We have shoot, burn, and repair.
I don't have a target.
Zapped.
I'm out of range.
Ah! Gnomish engineering at its finest.
I need to target something first.
It'll be really interesting to see the Goblin questline later. I'm sure it'll be very similar in terms of getting tech. There we go. Changing up the pace a little bit. Having almost mini-game-esque stuff in a way. These little vehicle mechanics. A few more. We can get the ones behind us, that's fine. Lovely.
The
Oh,
tracker is working again, Commander. We've moved closer to the signal source and are awaiting your orders.
no. Drop me in, Commander. No? I'm just being rescued. And moved to a cave. That's the cave? Oh, man. All do up. The first Earthen I remember meeting. There we go. Little fence.
Awaiting orders.
Glad you found your way here safely, Commander.
For the Alliance.
Shill in the chat, you're planning to make a Drakfir with the new classes when War Within drops. So I don't think they're going to be making it for launch. I only have a couple of evokers that I was... One's just for leveling and trying the class. One when they first came out was just to have one. And I leveled that through like mining, so not fighting. I'm curious to see how all the animations work with them. And again, I love the fact that they can just pop out their wings and fly. In terms of having one on another class, I'm not too bothered. Like, Paladin, I might be tempted, but we're not sure if they'll end up getting Paladin. But at the same vein, I'd be more wanting a Worgen Paladin if they ever did that. It's still probably going to be like the 0.1 patch when they get around to that, so we'll have to see. But yes, there are new animations in the works. They teased it at BlizzCon last year. They teased it again during recent footage. It's certainly something that's going to be on the way, and it is a good thing. But yes, it is certainly coming. And yeah, more options, folks, is always a good thing. I have like a couple of each classes now, especially with all these Timerunners. So it's hard to... I don't see a reason to make alts past all of these I've made for these quest lines and stuff. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Mayhaps the animations are that good and that interesting that I will. It's also their customization on armour is, at least on Evoker, was limited because of the full dragon bodies. You couldn't pick armour pieces for everywhere, so you were more limited visually. And I wasn't a big fan of that, really. I know it's a lot more work to get the game... Like, they have like an AI that kind of stretches the armour on helmets and reshapes stuff for them, so they don't have to do it by hand. But I imagine it was just too much for them to do so on the Drakfir when they've got flying and gliding animations too. Maybe that's something they've worked on. We'll find out. Tinkerbell has finished installing the guns on our flying machines, so it's time to give them a trial by fire. We've got confirmation that our target is in fact within the halls of stone. Let's start clearing out the forces up front. We'll take the earliest opportunity to bring the fight to Sparkspanner.
On your mark,
Halls of Stone's an old-ass dungeon too now.
Careful, Commander. The Titan facility's exterior defenses may
Bomber,
have been rewired
cannon.
to see us as intruders.
Worry not, Tinker. I am an excellent pilot.
I'll keep that in mind when we get shot out of the sky, Cog Captain.
Some fun sound effects. It's not quite lining up how I thought it would, but we'll just keep hitting the button. Oh, garbage shot. I still think the Evoker itself is a pretty fun class. It's very different. Surprised to hear that the Dragon folk are what would really win you over, though. What is it about them that has you interested? Is it that fact they can just fly? Is it just cool dragon people? Like, what about them compared to all the other races that are available right now? Speaks to you. We do have the Earthen coming, which a lot of folks are like, another dwarf one, but they've got some really cool customization. We'll be making one at some point, just again for heritage quests and whatnot. There's all kinds of stuff potentially. There's like half-troll elves potentially coming down the line. We've seen one of the main humans of the expansion is like a half-elf, so they're going to be adding some more customization to humans, we think, as they go.
It's too far away.
Send me back, game. I need to kill more. Hey, that was a better shot. Why's he got so many boys? This dude has just been up here building an army. Now that's very fair. The Visage farm has a lot of customization as well, and the ability to just hit the new sky riding stuff and have that really quick flying and the little step they do as they animate and lift themselves forward. It's pretty great. Oh, I have to click him on here. It's time to bring down Sparkspanner, Commander. Just give me the word and I'll turn this machine straight towards the halls of stone. Go ahead, Commander. Oh!
Hold on to something. This is going to be a bumpy landing.
Where did we get hit from?
Evasive maneuvers, Captain. Do a barrel roll.
They had to slide that one in there, didn't they? To a barrel roll. More Titan facility stuff. Captain, where are you going? Captain, come back to the team. Why are you like this, Captain? And why did they... It's died. Oh, fair play, bub, fair play. Yeah, they're very different, the Evoker. It's like a build-up, spending essence, lots of AoE stuff. I still haven't wrapped my head around it, to be perfectly honest. Smasher X900. Given over the years how much all the other classes have had, like updates and animation changes, and lots of little details. Bang. Ah, touch of death.
The loss of my neck means nothing. You will.
It's going to fall on him, isn't it? Yep. Well, probably shouldn't have just immediately hit Touch of Death, but there we are. Monk thinks. Track for a monk might be quite interesting. It depends if roll... They'd have to, like, animate roll differently because of how the wings would have to fold in. So maybe that'd be a bit much, but we'll see. Yeah, and Dragonflight with the last patch is now like the leveling experience rather than going through all the stuff historically, which you can still do, but I think Dragonflight's going to be an excellent lead-in for folks either returning or new to the game. Especially as like a setup for the trilogy to come.
Is everyone alright? Our Tinker can set up a medic bot if necessary.
The skies are clear.
That was a close one, but we managed to defeat Sparkspanner. No Manatee and Azeroth are saved from a threat they didn't even know about. Hopefully that's the last time we'll hear from any of Thermoplug's old goons. We should return to Captain Sparknozzle. He'll want a full report. We're getting there, AJ. It's taken a while. It's taken a while. There is more quest lines than I anticipated in terms of just length. Nah, that's fair enough, Shill. In Warrior 1 will probably have some lovely animations. Oh, you're not giving me a quick portal back to New Tinkertown? Oh, game. And this is why it's taking a while. There's a lot of travelling. I tell you what, we can use our Dalaran Hearthstone. What do you mean I can't do that right now? Why not? Game. Why? Requires level 10. Okay. Oh, are we locked out from a quest line or something? What is the... Right, how on... We can fly to regular Astalaran. Oh no, there's a portal in Dragonblight. We can make it there. I'm saying it's a consideration, not the be-all or end-all. Some have been short and sweet. The Vulpera one for the little fox people. Walked there, said hello. That was fine. I saved the Tauren one for you, AJ. I know you were interested in the Tauren one. We can bob that one next. We've just done an Alliance Heritage one on the Gnome. And we can do the Tauren one. We're talking about length mattering. Tauren's some of the biggest folks out there. We just got to get back to New Tinkertown first. Okay, there's Dalaran. Ice Crown. I wonder if they're going to remodel the whole of Ice Crown. That's a crazy thought for the future. No. And this is Wrath Dalaran, so there should be a portal to Ironforge. Question mark? Nope. That all changed. Alright, just a Stormwind then. That's okay. It is not a long fly from Stormwind back to New Tinkertown. They don't have a portal in here straight to it, do they? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. They won't have a portal straight there. I know there's like a new back room to the portals up those stairs, but last I checked they hadn't added any to it. Right, speed boost. Let's get going. There was a trick to skyriding where if when you do the upward ascent you flick the camera down so it's straight forward, it moves you faster than just the surge forward does. Never really mastered it though. There's all kinds of add-ons and mods to help folks with stuff like that as well. I just never bothered going back into mods on the game. I did use a lot of add-ons at like the tail end of Wrath, and a little bit throughout Pandaria, but then every year as it was coming back to the game for each expansion and playing for like a month or two, I just didn't want the bother. It was fine. Nothing against them. Those can use what they wish. Just ain't for me. There we go, that didn't take long at all. Through the dwarven bit. Good old dumb Morrow. Oh. There we are. Right, let's have another swig of our beverage. Oh, it's cold tea now. Cold tea and a smidge of honey. Oh, so cold. Not even lukewarm in the slightest. Oh, and that's made the honey worse. Oh no. It's fine. We've done it. We're here. Get that yak out of the way, please.
Report.
Trying to do some quests here. And attention, soldier. Following will be cast on you: the heritage of Gnomeregan and a gear tracking beacon. Only for Gnome. Request pick up to the nearest flight master. Only works in areas you've unlocked the use of the flight whistle. That was Legion specific, unfortunately. A Gatherer's a name I remember. Some more map stuff though these days.
More than proven gnomish aerial might. The Alliance will no doubt call upon gear in the future. But first, every elite unit requires a proper uniform.
There's our uniform.
The colors of Gnomeregan with pride, Ranger.
Again, class agnostic. Doesn't matter if you're wearing cloth or plate. The heritage armours and a lot of the new, more modern transmog can be worn regardless of class. It's a pretty nice piece. We've got some working cogs on it. We got stuff like coming out at the tops. We got some big old steampunk goggles. I'm not the biggest fan of like gnomes and the whole fantasy tech thing going on, but I can respect it. Detailed. Got a load of belts and buckles there as well. I am disappointed that we didn't get something with Mechatalk, that we haven't had like again, the Orc one was so good because you had so many characters from Orcish history and Warcraft history all in the same room, all learning together. Same with the Draenei one. So this is on the lower end of the heritage armours. At least have King Mechatalk come and say hello. I don't even know where he is. Is he here? Is he in Gnomeregan? I don't know. Well, they didn't give us it. They didn't give us a plane either. You'd have thought they would given us a plane. Let's jump over to the Tauren then. Now you're here, AJ. I did save it. We're going to go have a look at them. Hope they've got a bit more. Or Bane Bloodhoof. Been through the ringer as well. Was also kidnapped in Shadowlands. Right. Where are we? We want Sovereign. Yeah, but that's on brand for gnomes. Having hazards built into your suit is on brand for gnomes. It's just an opportunity to be fixed.
There is a vision being
I know,
seen
Thrall.
across
I know.
Azeroth.
We get it every time. I know.
Song.
Right, we've been put into our standard set. And our bars are, of course, absolutely buggered. We've got a warhammer, we've got a shield and whatnot. We've got some money. Okay, there's the quest line to start. Let's quickly grab our Postmaster. Don't want your summons, Khadgar, not right now. Mount Quartermasters, excuse me, where's the mailbox? A few bits and bobs from Pandaria. Don't know why I have giant dinosaur bones, but I guess we'll keep them for now. Quickly run through our stuff. Combat rares. 5-minute blessing. Or 5-minute cooldown blessing. Okay, res up there. That's right, Paladin I use the most. I can remember where all this goes. There, there, there. That's big for ourselves. That's taunt. Shield throw. Hammer. Other buff. Consecrate. Shield bash. Stun. Flash of light on there. Word on T. We'll toll on G. Slap our heal over here with that one. That should do for now. Don't really need Sense Undead, but might as well pop it on. And this means we're in tank spec. Yes, game? Aye. Aww. Right. See, that was easy enough. We just need to open our war bank. We can do from that little quest that gave us the auto one from a distance. Deposit our money. It looks like they've just given everyone like a few thousand gold. Or remixing. So we just drop a few in there. Lovely, building up that war chest. Spirit Walker Ishai. Hello.
Winds guide you.
Ah, Sovereign. I am pleased the Earth Mother guided you here. I have a message for you. Chieftain Bloodhoof asks that you join him in Thunderbluff at once. I will leave it to our leader to explain why you are being summoned, but I will say that Bane has met with the other Spirit Walkers and your name was spoken with urgency. I suggest you hurry.
Walk with the
Absolutely. Right. Fastest way to Thunderbluff. There's like an airship up here, I believe. Quick flying mount. What do we grab? Let's grab our Astral Gold Serpent from Pandaria. This is one of our little remix mounts. Golden Star Serpent. Now, where is the Zeppelin? Are you for Thunder Bluff? No, you're Stranglethorn Vale. You're Tirisfall Glades. Glades. So Thunder Bluff. Yep, there's the Tauren Totem. There we are. When's it coming?
Interesting.
Hey, sweetheart, the Zeppelin that parks here will take you straight to Thunder Bluff, free of charge. Who needs wyverns when you got us goblins here, am I right?
Keep it real.
Yeah, but when's it? Alright. What's the other one we needed to do? There was something else. Oh, we've got the War Stomp Racial. Racial? That's the word for it. Blah, 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 blah. There's something else that's just immediately slipped my mind. I thought about it, found our way here, and now I'm like, I'll remember eventually. Do they still have the Hoof Stomp? We used to go Thunder, na. Well, we're stunning people. We do indeed still have War Stomp. Stunning up to 5 enemies within 8 yards. And it's still got that same animation after so long. Oh, bless. I guess we're just waiting here for the Zeppelin for the moment. Is that our Zeppelin or a different Zeppelin? They're a different Zeppelin. It's fine. It'll get here eventually. Oh, one moment. Just need to cough my guts out. Oh, there we go. We got the other... It's just so interesting, like, this hammer, like, that was in, like, the Burning Crusade cinematics and stuff, ended up being something I tried to farm, just to get the transmog for, and then it was just one of these things given to some starting paladins. And it's really cool, and I appreciate that they did that. It just seemed like, I don't know, maybe a recolor rather than the specific one, but it is iconic, and I do appreciate now just having it. Although the Alakia Thunder Sword seems an odd choice. Where's this Zeppelin, my dear? Should I just fly at Thunder Bluff? How far is Thunder Bluff? Genuinely can't remember. Well, it's over the hill. What am I waiting for you for? I have a Star Dragon. I'll see you later. Oh, now I remember. It was to fix my flying stuff. God damn it. Thing is, I forget. I do not know Kalimdor like I know the Eastern Kingdoms. I don't know my Horde stuff as well as I know my Alliance. So, little things like that I should know, simply do not. Yeah, give me my buttons. Game. There's one. There's one. There's another. Where's Big Twirl? There we are. Sorted. I imagine it's still got its uses in PvP, the War Stomp. Surprised they've got like the human racial they changed from the break. I can't remember. They changed it from where you can break out of a stun, and now they have more halfstone use. And then they got rid of the diplomacy one and did something else there as well. Unless I'm misremembering that. I know they've done like a good pass on a lot of them to make sure there weren't any like clear advantages over having one over another. There's Mulgore. I did the Tauren intro experience once or twice over the years, but do not have the fondness for it that others do. I just remember being annoyed at how far I had to walk and being unable to find my way in and out of Thunder Bluff. I get the elevator, like I can see them. I can see the elevators now. I just used to get lost here a lot when I was younger. But as you may have realised, that happens in most cities that aren't Stormwind. There we go. Bane, good to see you.
How may I aid you?
Greetings, young one, and welcome to Thunder Bluff. You'll find safe refuge from the burdens of the world here. All denizens of the Horde are welcome here. The spirits of the present and past come alive here in this sacred place, my friend. Honor them, and in doing so, honor yourself.
Without honor,
the heritage of the Sun Halal.
Greetings, Sovereign. I am pleased you have answered my call.
We serve as caretakers of this world.
As you know, The Spirit Walkers commune with our ancestors and maintain balance within the spirit realm. It is a sacred duty that links our present to our past. But lately the Spirit Walkers have been troubled by visions of chaos and turmoil, of a rising darkness. They tell me that the spirits have whispered your name. We are unsure why, but Spirit Walker Usho means to find out. Seek Usho on Fargrave Mesa, to the south. Good luck. I believe you may need it.
We are stronger together.
Aye, Bane. Maybe we'll see Ken in this quest. I hope so. I hope this was one of the better heritage ones. It's a shame I already did the Orc one off stream some, month, year, long time ago. Perhaps one day we'll go back and do it to get the footage. They absolutely do. Like, them and the Orcs and the Darkspear, just because of how many, varieties of culture were in those different races. It always felt like it was brought across better than it was with the Alliance races. And nowadays, all of them have customization to kind of match that. Like, the Orcs and the Trolls especially got different stuff from all the different tribes. Can't speak too much to the Tauren. I imagine so. Hello, Spirit Walker.
Greetings, young one.
I expected you sooner, no matter. Have a seat.
Ancestors guide you.
Thank you.
The ancestors have whispered your name, Suverin. Now it is time for you to reach out to them. Here, in this sacred place, we Spirit Walkers commune with those who came before us. Sit within the circle and light the incense. If you open your heart, a spirit guide will present itself to you. Let us hope it will lead you to the answers we seek.
Armour, light the incense. Then center yourself and slow your breathing. Focus on the smoke as it swirls around you. Let it fill you and lighten your spirit. Breathe in and out.
I see a bird. I see a sick bird. Stay calm. Aye, it does. Do I click bird? No, I wait. And it's gone. What does it mean?
Yes.
What did you see?
Ancestors guide you.
I believe your guide was delivering a warning. The unrest within the spirit realm may be even more dire than first feared. We must cross over at once. Oh no. From a place with a strong bond to the spirit realm. In ages past, Tauren made pilgrimage to Sunrock Retreat to engage in such a ritual. It is said that long ago, Anshe himself kissed the mountain where the retreat now stands. Meet me there, and we will begin the crossing.
Honor the spirits.
I give the Alliance a bit more than that, though I am a little biased. Not like the Night Elves have a rich and coloured history. Dwarves have a huge number of clans as well. Gnomes, again, just felt like, if you'll pardon the pun, a little shorted. And while humans do have a lot of clans, that took many years for that representation to come out. Like Worgen were obviously Gilneas, we've got Kultirans now, you have the Arathi coming in with War Within. You're getting a much bigger focus on that, diversity within those cultures. It's taken some time though. From the get-go, from vanilla, the Orcs and the Trolls and the Tauren had more up front, absolutely. And you could feel it more, that history. I think that's why it resonates so well. I think the Alliance it's gotten a lot better, especially as you say with how homogenous it once was. It is a lot better. And they did manage to get their Blood Elf / High Elf model in there eventually for the Void Elves. The Kultirans I like a lot too, different body types, and then their druids, these big bone creatures. It's really cool, like Wicker Men type stuff. Some rock retreat. Hello, Spirit Walkers.
Greetings, young one.
Shall we begin?
Ancestors guide you.
We are ready to begin. We'll be crossing into the spirit realm. Take caution, for it can be a place of both tranquility and danger. Make contact with your spirit guide. There must be a reason it was in pain when it revealed itself to you. When you are ready, raise this vessel to enter the spirit realm.
Honor the spirits.
Which vessel? Oh, I'm holding it, right. You hear animal cries in the distance. I'm coming, Plain Strider. Got the dead ghost music. Don't know if I can get on my mount or speed up. I don't want to risk it and be thrown out of whatever mode I'm in. Oh. Just gonna... Okay. Kodo. Paladin Kodo. Or is the Tauren Paladin unknown? Sunwalkers. I had an old friend in my guild who used to say that, and it's why he went with Draenei. We're going to just slow walk around different corners, Plain Strider? We are. It's alright. Oh no, danger. Necrofiends. Come here. Captain America, our shield. Boop. More boop. Ding. Lovely stuff. Oh, a malevolent spirit.
Oh, young one. How I wish we could
Chieftain
have met
Tack.
under different circumstances.
Oh, who are you?
The spirit realm is out of balance.
I don't know
Dark
loads of
spirits are
Tauren lore.
crossing over into the mortal world. There will come a time for us to speak, but first you must warn our people of this threat.
Understood. And that's the heritage armour we'll be getting as well. Very fancy. I've returned, and it's bad.
Your guide is a chieftain ancestor? That is a great honor. But if your guide was under attack, then I fear balance has been lost.
Ancestors guide you.
This is even worse than I feared. The people of Bloodhoof Village are in grave danger. Even the brave young Tauren who train there are woefully unprepared for the danger that is coming. Do what you can to stop this threat. I will go to Thunderbluff to warn the High Chieftain.
Honor the spirits. Isahi, Akule, we must make haste to Thunder Bluff. Our champion will aid Bloodhoof Village.
Ah, if I don't hit the tent with my head first. Sword just looming. I wonder if we'll ever... I reckon by that final expansion, Sargeras will come and pull that out and for some reason be on our side. Because we learn some of the Titans are douchebags. Oh! That was an interesting transition into spooky things. Oh no. Look at that. Well, the Green Hill's suddenly full of fog. That was cool. Big... Oh... Yeah, no, I don't know when each of these like heritage quests released, so I don't know if this was like teasing Shadowlands or if it was before BFA. I'm not sure. Either way, though, it's pretty cool. Right, we gotta save people. Come here, spirits. Get a couple. Mate, we're a tank. We can take on loads. Alright, let's help everyone. Be free! Go, Kodos. Go! Well, they had elements of that with, like, between the Pandaren and the Jinyu. I'm trying to recall if one fits the, one of the newer allied races. I'm not 100%. Themes and allegories would cross over there. I have to see, there's blends of stuff all over the place. The Jinyu certainly seem like they have some inspiration there. They take it from all over the place. We've seen them draw from a lot of different cultures in recent years. These are feeling very Shadowlandsy. Come on, Sovereign. Get him. There we go.
Well,
You're okay. It's all going to be fine. Tor and Kitty over there.
Braves, prepare for battle.
Oh, Bane's here.
Bluff is under attack.
Oh no, Bane's not here. Bane's saying help. I love the idea that that wasn't just like a video game thing of his voiceover. That he's just yelled that from the top of Thunderbluff. We're coming, Bane. Wait. Oh, right. That was just training dummies.
To me, this spirit is the one who leads them. May the Earth Mother.
You heard the horn, Sovereign. We are in dire need of your help.
Earth Mother.
It is fortunate that Spirit Walker Usho passed along your spirit guide's warning. We were able to evacuate most of the citizens. This cursed spirit is full of malevolence and hatred. It must be destroyed. We attack on your command.
On your command, Chieftain.
Always.
Let's go.
Stand strong.
What a big yell.
Champion, I am at your side.
Yeah, I'll take this. Fighting with the leader. It might not be a full breakdown of all the different, like, tribes, all the different parts of the culture. But I much prefer this to the Gnomeregan one in terms of just having that connection with the leader. I think faction leaders are very important in that regard. Like your Quarterstone for lore and like your ambassador almost for those. No, that's a fair comment. It's a fair comment. Ow. It grabbed me. And the living. An upsetting spell being cast. Alright then.
Stand beside our ancestors and accept their aid.
Alright, more ancestor buffs. Increase all damage caused by 300%. Bang. We got him.
We must destroy the spirit before it is too late. No, my son.
Ken!
Be.
Yes.
Our way seeks not destruction.
Oh, and his voice actor.
Harmony. We need both light and shadow to see what lies before us.
There might be a bit of foreshadowing.
You have helped this champion restore balance to the spirit realm. And balance is what we strive for. Father, Mother.
Oh, don't, I'll cry.
Stay. I have so much I wish to tell you. I know, but we must wait for another time. We are proud of you, my son. Remember always that the Earth Mother watches over you, and so do we.
Aww. Yeah, and the Orc Heritage one had a moment of talking with some ghosts from the past. That was sweet. Brief, but very sweet.
We fight when we must. For
You have saved Thunderbluff, Paladin. However, the spirit realm is growing more restless and balance is tipping. We have restored it for now. How long until the scales are moved again? And what is causing it? I do not have those answers, but I do have another favor to ask.
Honor those who came before us.
The balance has been restored, and Thunderbluff is safe. Thank you. We owe our victory to your spirit's guidance. We must honor the old ways by giving thanks to the ones who came before us. To the southwest lies a beautiful vista, where my father once took me. It would be a fitting place to reflect upon all that has transpired. Please take this offering there to honor our ancestors.
We are stronger.
See, unfortunately, the problem with that, AJ, is we all do now in WoW. Oh, wait, hang on.
Long will we remember this day. Let us pay tribute to our ancestors. Let us honor our tribe.
Our ancestors.
Oh, the perfect cheer. But Shadowlands is some afterlives within WoW. One of the reasons this expansion stories fell a bit short is because the moment a franchise starts to tackle that subject matter, it's a nightmare. It was like we had 4 different realms of death, but there are more out there, and it's a whole thing. That expansion's a whole thing. Some great ideas, but a lot of poor execution and things that they just had to tie up from story stuff left in a mess by douchebags.
It was not long ago that we settled in these lands.
Oh.
Some of us are still wanderers at heart. You have done much in your travels to honor your ancestors. Look upon this land, and know that the peace and harmony found here are also within you. Balance has been restored, and I must bid you farewell, but the spirits will always watch over you. Wherever the great hunt leads you, may our gifts remind you of your tribe and your home. Walk with the Earth Mother.
You as well, Spirit. Thank you, Tachuk. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You find a set of traditional Tauren vestments and a ceremonial totem. Oh, and we get a unique thing to summon an ancestor. Shill, I missed your comment in the middle there. Yeah, I'm more than happy to get people in the fold. They're setting up for a big old trilogy of stuff. Oh, let's have a look at this heritage armor then. Look at that. Oh, it's got so many like 3D like animated elements. There's like bones that are fluffing. It's a fur and feathers that are fluffing. You can do so much with the individual pieces. And you get this giant back totem. Tauren players have wanted that customization since they first came out. Like hell, since Warcraft 3. And this Heritage Quest gives them it. Just for them. Again, as a paladin always wearing heavy plate, this set has a lot more low-key elements where I won't have to. Awesome. Let's have a look at our heritage coin we got as well. Certainly keep this in us bags. See, summons your spirit guide for a moment. Hello. We're just gonna... Alright, I guess we just have that now. Cool. Let's head back to Thunderbluff. It's not properly going into transmog, but I think I will quickly hit the toy that summons our transmogrifier, just because I don't want to try and find the one in Thunderbluff. I'm sure it's not far. Where is it? Yeah, it's favorited on the toy box. Yes. You. Go to sets. And we can see all the sets we've got that are full and complete. And we should be able to just equip it straight up out of our list. We've got a lot of Paladin sets though, because I've actually collected a lot of them. Where are we? There it is. Change our sword as well, just because I want something a little more fitting. We have like a simple looking sword that can go with it. Some Earth Mothery looking stuff that fits the colour. Not quite. Oathseeker, it would take the flail. Right. Get a Tauren-esque shield to go with it. Or the big ridiculous dragon one I bought. Sure. New outfit. Call it free because I'm lazy. Hey, look at that. On it wobble as we walk. That's awesome. Very cool. I should have done that with the others. Alright. How many more do I have to get through? Because the War Within will be starting on the 23rd. We have these 2 level 50s to do. And that's a heritage questline and an allied race pickup. 1, 2. High Mountain 1, 3. I know we've already done Nightborn. I don't need to worry about him. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we still got 7 to do. How many have we done today? Let me just count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we do at least one more today. We can probably knock off a couple of the allied ones. While we're on Tauren, we'll do our High Mountain as well. It did. Bless the poor pair of you. Dragonflight's pretty good. Dragonflight's a really chill, good intro to it with a lot of good stuff. A lot of foundational changes. Here I am shilling it. So the High Mountain with Tauren with just a different vibe, different culture. We're literally in a place called High Mountain from Legion. Your sojourn through Azeroth has been long, Anvri, and through it all you have brought honour to the High Mountain. Now Thunder Totem calls you home. It's time we thank you for all that you have done for us. We meet Mela High Mountain in Thunder Totem. She's their leader. Well, again, the
Your sojourn through Azeroth has been long,
she is.
champion. And through it all, you have brought honor to High Mountain. Now Thunder Totem calls you home. It is time we thank you for all that you have done for us.
That's the nearest post box. I just need to grab my stuff. The leveling speed nowadays, especially if you last played in Burning Crusade, it is crazy how fast you can level these days. And if you take advantage of the Radiant Echoes event that I've been doing on stream, you level dumb fast. And even without that, just going through the Dragonflight story will get you there very quick. It is very, very fast these days. Right, we're all specced out. There must be a portal to High Mountain around here somewhere. Yes, there is to Thunder Totem. Good. Oh, I left some transmog to collect because I thought it was funny. Where was it? Yeah. Because it's big tongue on Tauren. Floppy tongue. Transmog. So I was tracking them because I thought they'd be fun to get. Oh, we'll knock them off for now. Very silly.
I am out of range.
The High Mountain Tauren. Much deeper, bassier voices than even regular Tauren. Right, let's get our moves in order. Get them banged out of the way real quick. Trying to remember what all these do. That's a big buff. That's a big buff. That's a defensive. That's counterspell. Shield. Frost Nova. Ice Lance. Frostbolt. Flurry. Orb. Put up there. Cone of Cold. Down here. Swap that with the barrier. Put the cooldown on the barrier. 25 seconds. Alright, that was the blink. And put barrier up here. Yeah, double blink shimmer. Frost Orb. And Ice Volleys. And Cones of Cold. Yes.
I require a target.
I didn't think I'd like Frost because I was a big fan of Fire. But playing it on Pandaria, I had a lot of fun with Frost. Yes, there is the consideration. I think they also removed the restriction for if you use a boost on an allied race, you wouldn't get their heritage armor. I don't know if they've changed that. For the base races, I don't think it matters. I don't know these days. You'd have to check, especially if you do a quick Google of a race and its heritage armor. You'll be able to see what they have to unlock. Obviously, we've seen the Tauren one here and a few others. But you just have to double check if that restriction is still in there. But as I say, the Dragonflight experience for leveling is a pretty solid one, and they have a new bespoke starting zone now. It's a bit controversial just because of how it's set up. It's meant to kind of represent the more modern game. I thought it was alright. I only went back and through it once. It's called Exile's Reach. Mela High Mountain. Hello.
We shall reclaim the hammer and our lands. High Mountain stands.
It's not like mounts, you pretty much get handed one. Like, at level Oh man, it might even be level 10 these days. You get a ground mount super early, and you get the skyriding dragony mount stuff at like level 20 as you start through the Dragon Isles now. Like, it is a world of difference. If you want that old grind and spending thousands of very slowly earned gold on a mount, you can play WoW Classic. Your subscription gets you the base game, it gets you the classic servers, it gets you the Season of Discovery, and whatever modes they do, like Plunder or Remix, it's all a part of that. It's part of the reason the subs have been rising and getting more to that popular level, is because they're like the only MMO that is so old and has been broken into these different segments. They can appease different sections of the player base now. It's worked out very well for them. You have brought great honour to our tribes, Anvri. It is fitting that we give you a symbol of our thanks. High Mountain stands because you have the courage to fight for it.
How through the darkest times you have been strong, brave, unyielding. Thanks to you, champion, the Horde knows what it means to be High Mountain. It is my honor to present you with the armor of our people. No matter where your journey takes you, it will serve as a reminder of where you came from.
Thank you. Oh, I have other spells that I haven't cast. Oh, no. We've got another barrier spell over here. Got another buff. Spell steal, I vaguely remember. Pointlessly having Fire Blast. Remove Curse. Slow Fall. Arcane Explosion. Ice Nova was Twirly Ice. Yep. Icy Veins. That was another buff, yes. 2-minute cooldown. Yeah. Put that there in the row of our buffs. Comet Storm. So many things. Alright. Get our Warbank out as well. Don't need to bother with the Scarrading yet. Oh yeah, the High Mountain Tauren have a great racial ability. Like this Bull Rush, it knocks foes down and you just get distance. Like as a mage especially, just having this charge, you just rush people. Awesome. Let's have a look at their heritage armor. Yeah, there you go. In a similar vein to the other Tauren. Clothy elements. Oh, they got a little pouch that wobbles. Them kind of big ornate totems and stuff over them, and then the big double totem on the back. Like, High Mountain got theirs before the regular Tauren did, and people were like, yeah, I think we know what we want now. Very good, we will get that on for sure. Once we deposit our spare money. Get that in there. That's the toy. Bring it here. Yep. That was the set I made myself. I liked that transmog. I thought I did a decent job using that Dark Shaman helmet. Liked it a lot. Alright, where are we? We'll be at the back. Yeah, there we go. That works out well enough. Big totems. Very nice. Kind of like allied races are essentially sub-races, like that initial idea. So you just recruit them all at the embassies within Orgrimmar and Stormwind. That's like the Dark Iron Dwarves, High Mountain Tauren, the Nightborn Elves, the Kultiran Humans, Mecha Gnomes, and Lightborn Draenei, and Magar Orcs from a different timeline. The Vulpera Foxes that we've seen, the Zandalari Trolls. And again, the base races have gotten more customization and more tribes just added in to them as customization. But this was kind of, when it was new at the time, a way of adding more distinct tribes and races to each one.
Will be avenged.
A new dawn, a new age dawns upon High Mountain, Anvri. After centuries apart, the bond with our kin from Kalimdor has been reforged. And in the fight to save our land, we found new friends among the people of the Horde. To show the strength we bring to our allies, brave Tauren like you must heed the call of adventure. You have been invited to Orgrimmar. Meet with the ambassador at the Warchief's embassy, then begin your journey across Azeroth. Earth Mother be with you.
High Mountain stands. For many ages, our people have called the Broken Isles home. We know little about the Azeroth that exists beyond our shores. It is time we changed that. Today you begin a new journey. You will be our voice in the lands beyond the mountain. Go to Orgrimmar, meet our new allies, and learn what it is they care about, what they fight for. Stay true to who you are, and should you ever miss your home, know that High Mountain is here for you. Always.
Thank you, Mela. And yes, there are still motorbikes to be gained. The Goblin questline is another one we gotta do. I'm sure engineering still had ones they made there. Alright, let's hand this in to the Ambassador Blackguard. Very fancy bow.
I'm listening.
Are you the new one? I'm supposed to welcome you. Ah.
Let's have an exasperated sigh. Now I wonder which Horde leader, which spot in the timeline will we get? Will we get Thrall? Will we get Garrosh? Will we get Sylvanas? Two of which are either dead or not here. Let's find out.
Ah, the young hero comes before me.
Sylvanas.
I am told you show great promise. Let us hope these reports prove true.
I'm not going to argue with getting more Sylvanas voice acting. Oh, it's bespoke.
Courage. We will have need of such qualities in the days to come. The Horde has many rivals in this world. Some call us enemies, others call us outcasts. But we find strength in unity, and in defiance of those who would challenge our freedom. Rest assured, I will be taking note of your progress. As War Chief, I expect much of you, and I reward those who serve me well.
Oh, Sylvanas.
Enough of these pleasantries. You have much to prove, hero. Wherever your path takes you, know that you fight for the Horde.
Never get over her scream in the Battle for Azeroth cinematic. Her for the Horde was one of those most powerful surging, like, oh, moments. Oh, it's great. Hi. I'm Ambassador Blackguard. I am honored to welcome you to Orgrimmar, Torren. He smiles, unconvincingly. As a lifetime of adventure unfolds before you, be assured that... you know what? I've been saying this same greeting all day. Enough's enough. Talk to Chromie on top of the hourglass, then talk to our emissary. Run along. Bless him.
Beware, living.
Hello, Chromie. We hit your button. Aye, we know what you can do with time walking. Alex Strauser needs everyone's help first. Then we have fire. Hallian Lavahawk, our emissary from High Mountain.
So many Tauren. I think I've seen more Tauren since I got here than in my entire life in High Mountain. They all ask to touch my antlers. It's weird at first, but now I kind of like it.
I don't know about that one, fella.
Anshe guide you.
Good luck, Andri. As for me, I'm going to test my skills in Ashenvale. For the Horde.
Yeah, be careful, my friend. That might still be Cataclysm quests, and Garrosh wasn't... Oh, no. Yeah, he's going to have a really rough time in Ashenvale. A really rough time. Right, well, that's a big chunk of them out of the way. It's taken me longer than I thought. Have a quick gander at the progress today and who was left. So we got Allied Race, Heritage, Allied Race, Allied Race, Allied Race. I'm just counting on my fingers. Heritage, that's 4 and 2. And then left we have Heritage, Allied Race, Heritage, Allied Race, Allied Race, and then Heritage, Allied Race. Oh boy. Might be time to get one more of these done first, just one of the Heritage ones because they're longer quest lines. Given you brought up engineers, let's go do the Goblin one. That'll be the last one of this morning. We'll probably have a bit of a longer stream tomorrow. As I say, we've just had a surprise family visit announced for the day. So I need to make sure the house is in order. Yep, we know Thrall. Oh, and everything's all over the spot. It's alright. We're used to this now. We quickly do it again. That there. Leap over there. Big buffs down there. Execute on the G. Interrupt on the F. Charge up there. AoE up there. That one there. Cleave there. That there. We can get Thunderclap in the other spot. Thunder Roar. There. Some Stormbolt. That'll be fine over there. Thunderclap down here. Spell Reflect. What else have we got? Shield stuff. Blade Storm we should probably have on his bar. Much as I dislike the spin. It's just, I've never liked it. I know, in any video game, I know, like, especially like Diablo stuff, it's very popular just to spin and win. I've just never been a fan. I don't like it. Quickly to the post box. Yep. Right, then we'll need our bank, our racial of rocket jump and shoot rockets and goblin bank, so we can access our bank from a distance. And we've got the sky riding stuff, which we can sort out in a wee bit. Very silly racial goblin.
Hey boss, over here!
Ah, and there's our quest. Ready to go. Pop that shirt on. There we go. Alright, Izzy. How are we doing?
Well, if it isn't Tofenda, you're just the goblin we've been looking for. Been a long time since Kesed, hasn't it? We had some good times cruising around together back in the day. Now, I don't want to get all sentimental on you, but Sassy Hardredge sent me to find you. She's putting the gang back together for a big job. Big. Look, I wish I had more time to spend to catch up, but we gotta split. Time is money, you know. If you want in on the job, find Sassy. She'll fill you in on the details.
Stranglethorn Vale?
Sassy's arranged a ride to Kazan for you. Meet her at Hardwrench Hideaway for more details. I'd offer you a lift, but we got places to be. Time is money. See you around, big shot.
Well, the mounts are not, like, limited by level in terms of which ones you can get on. Like, it's just all there. There are a couple of, like faction-specific ones. But again, price-wise, it is not going to be difficult for you to pick up a mount and fly it around. Or ride it around, I suppose. It's very quick these days. It is very quick in the retail game. There we go. Got that sorted there. Where's the other one? Real halt. Time lock. Very good. That'll do us. We've got our little foxwife in here. It's a fun little side quest to go and do. Don't forget, if you do, to look at the trading post in Stormwind and Orgrimmar. That's your little pseudo battle pass that you just get for playing each month. Easy to earn everything on it. Not a bother. All sorts each month.
Welcome to the trading post.
Transmogs, different weapons, armours, pets. See, little things like watches, various bits of gear, some very nice shoulder capes. And then they rotate in older stuff as well, even some store stuff. It's a lot. There's a lot. I'm currently freezing for next month. This Night Elf Tiger with Horde armour on it. Just haven't got enough yet. You can only earn a limited amount each month.
Spirits bless you.
Right. Stranglethorn Vale. We had the short story from Gazlo, who's kind of pseudo-leader of the Horde Goblins right now. It was a decent short story. It was alright. It was more, we're trying not to just be money grubby. A little on the nose with, like, we're trying not to be capitalist goblins now. We're trying not to everything at the cost of money. Because, what was his name? Gallywix Like the goblin with the gigantic chins and the top hat and the cane. Did a lot of like shady stuff and betrayal and all kinds of stuff. He's fled to the Underhold? Like the Goblin City, that's like all the other non-Horde goblins, like the Venture Company, Steam Wheel Cartel, there's others I'm not remembering. We're thinking in one of the War Within patches, we're probably going to go and see that city. Mayhaps deal with Galliwix once and for all. But they were trying to do a bit more of getting the goblins out of the stereotype and just into more of their own. We'll have to see how they go though. I don't know when this Heritage quest came out, so it might well be going straight into those stereotypes. I reckon it'll be money. It sounds like it's just going to be a big heist. We'll find out. I know, he's just working. He took a break. He's fixing stuff up. Super muscly arms as well. They're all just going for it. He's whacking with a much smaller spanner. Still giving it his all.
Welcome, friend.
Chief Officer Brassbolt of the Iron Eagle. Iron Eagle? It's a passenger ship, not a warbird, but hey, a job's a job. And I'll humour Captain Bombast so long as the prince is paying. In any case, welcome aboard. Interesting, because the prince, again, no longer leads the goblins. It must be a mammoth job for any MMO. It's more and more expansions to come out to just remember, like, oh, a little bit of dialogue from a random NPC in the city that most people will never click on these days should probably get changed to fit within the timeline. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if there's some poor bugger keeping track of all that. Like someone just in an office somewhere being like, please, you don't understand, it's on fire, we have years of work to do. Ah! Stranglethorn Vale. More nostalgia today. Where are we going? Down there near the cape. Excuse me. Yo, flying fox. Yum. Fly low to the ground. We get some stamina regen. There we are.
Look who it is.
You're from the Goblin starting zone, right? Man, that's been years. Probably haven't done that since the start of Cataclysm.
I'm all ears, boss.
Heritage of Kazan. Sasha gasps loudly. Look at what the cat dragged in. Do you know how long we've been looking for you? Pardon my accent. It's going to be worse than the gnomes.
You need anything, you come to me.
I'm glad you're finally here, Tough Edna. I've got an important delivery to make, and you're the goblin I trust most. Yeah, I know that's not saying much, but it's hard to find good help these days. This package is for Hobart Grapplehammer. He's got a workshop in Cratopolis. And I need you to deliver it to him. He's been working on something big lately. Deliver the package, and for the love of money, don't drop it. You have no idea how long it took me to locate this thing.
No, it's a fair point, AJ. But I do.
Oh, and Galliwix bought out the whole town, so try not to get on his bad side.
Oh, so Galliwix was still our leader at this point, so it's a wee bit ago. I completely agree, Shill. A lot of folks are like, oh, they're just doing what Guild Wars did. It's like, who cares? WoW is an MMO that was built on taking ideas from other MMOs at the time, like your Dark Age of Camelot, like your EverQuest, and just doing stuff in its own polished style. It's worked out very well for them. And Skyriding just works. It just works well, it's faster to get around, it's a little more dynamic. And if you like the old one...
You're on Galliwix's turf now.
Alright, Dax Blit Blaster. If you go into your general spell book, on the Skyriding tab here, there is this little button called Switching Flight Style. And you can turn off Skyriding at any point using this little cast here. I'll just give you the example. And that turns it back onto the old style of steady flying. And what that does is you don't get the momentum and speed, but... Oh, I can't fly here, so I can't show you. Oh, no. But essentially, it lets you just do the thing where you could just hover in the air, which is something you can't do on skyriding that a lot of people were peeved about. You can't just come to a dead stop and hover. So a lot of people like having the old option. And the old option now, rather than having like different mountain speeds that you had to purchase over and over again, it's now just at 420. It's way faster than it used to be. And you don't have to worry about buying more, I don't think. I think you just unlock slightly faster speeds as you level. So it ain't a consideration. Hey, the video game industry is built on iteration. That's the whole industry. You know? Like, there's like copying the homework a little too close and not doing your own thing, but that's still this industry. Gallywix.
That contract is null and void. You forged my signature.
No.
What a wild and unprovable accusation.
He's quite the character.
Metropolis and everything in it belongs to me. Now, get to work on my new invention. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, smug prick. Hope we get to kill you sometime this expansion. Grapple hammer?
Yes? What is it?
Gallywix sure has some nerve threatening me in my own laboratory. He thinks he can just do whatever he wants to whoever he wants.
Yeah, he does.
Run along now.
Sassy Hard Wrench asked you to deliver this package? Wow, these must be the parts I ordered last month. I could finally begin the final round of testing on my latest invention.
We have field tests to conduct.
Now that you've delivered the necessary parts, I can begin testing my latest prototype.
My voice starting to try and slip into gnome. We gotta keep it deeper.
I call it the X-52 Personnel Armor. It will be nearly indestructible. Gallywix has always coveted my inventions, and now that he knows about the X-52, I'm sure he'll be up to no good. I've got to complete the prototype before Gallywix comes up with a way to steal it out from under me. I could really use an extra set of hands with the experiments. Can I count on you, Tough Edna?
Don't you cover for Gallywix, AJ. He's done some awful crap. I'll kill him myself.
I'll simply surrender my greatest invention.
I know you're messing with me, it's alright. It's certainly the defense he would use.
Will revolutionize the Goblin Arms industry. With your help, I can finally commence the next phase of testing.
Oh wow. Wait, is this the Goblin Heritage armor that he's wearing? It's got like a rocket shoulder, dynamite shoulder. It looks like scrapped together. It's got like Warhammer Orc vibes. A little like fluff and fur. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. What are we doing with it then, Hubbard? Let's begin.
Test number 1. Sub-zero temperature.
Oh no. This poor subject. Why do I have to press the buttons? Oh no.
This test simulates an environment that is an order of magnitude more frigid than Northwind. No vital signs from the test subject, but the armor remains intact. Success!
I don't know if... Oh boy.
Well, spit it out.
What do you want, an apology? Fine. Sorry.
Yep.
Test number 2. Extreme thermal stress.
Oh.
If we want this armor to withstand an explosion, then it certainly needs to be fireproof.
I ain't looking like it is, doll.
It seems we've lost another test subject. But the boots are unharmed.
Just...
Progress!
Oh. Science, right? Science. Oh, this poor guy. Let's just bomb. There's fireworks, there's rockets, there's dynamite. This is so unnecessary.
Oh, wait, hold up!
Yes, defend yourself. Defend your rights.
What I signed up for? I'm out of here!
Have you no respect for the scientific method? Ugh,
Bit of voice acting.
so hard to find good help these days.
I'm not doing it. You're not making me explode.
A new assistant. Excellent.
Good work, Tough-Edna. The experiments were mostly successful. However, it does look like we'll need a new lab assistant for the explosives testing.
Back to the drawing board.
I'm gonna need some additional components in order to complete the next phase of testing. Right now what we need most are thermal plugs and thermal plug adapters. I'll explain what they're for later. Crank Greasefuse runs a shop near the entrance of town. Go speak with the Crank and get him to fork over the necessary parts. I don't care what they cost, just tell him to bill me later. I can't be bothered to negotiate right now. I need to prepare modifications to the X-52 personal armor.
While you acquire the Dimer plugs, I'll devise a new explosives test. And meet me at my storage facility when you return.
There's our goblin, just their racial mount, our turbo bike. There's a few options in Orgrimmar to grab. We got some big old mechs now in Goblin Towns. Callywix did some stuff. Yep, off we go. Remember their starting zone felt very almost GTA inspired in what you were doing. Like it was going around extorting money, gathering stuff, looking out for the streets.
Yo!
Straight up shilling for the goblins, AJ. I love it. Commit to the bit. Commit to the bit.
Thermal plugs, eh? Yeah, I got some more here, but they ain't cheap.
Have a good one.
You need thermal plugs where you came to the right place, kid. But I ain't giving them to you on credit. There's way too many schlubs who haven't paid me back the money they owe. I'm in over my head here. If I don't get paid fast, I'll be out of business in no time.
Crank Greasefuse thinks for a moment.
Look, I'll tell you what. If you can muscle those no-good goons into paying me my money, I'll give you the thermal plugs as payment. You won't find a better deal than that.
Collect 8 unpaid debts.
Those shady thugs pay up, and I'll get you those Dimer plugs.
No. Are we role-playing my tough Edna old goblin? Or will my paladin proclivities make me want to know? Nope, there is only one option.
You're looking for a black eye? Mind your business.
Hurry back!
I give up. Take the money. Well, that was easy. Shady Fog number 2.
What's up?
Time to pay up.
Glad I
Oh, I see. Yep, we straight up murdered him. That guy crying next to him. Oh no. The music as well.
What's the word on the street?
Thanks for like.
Keep your ear to the ground.
I was gonna pay it back, I swear.
Oh, you ran in stealth, but we got
What's
it.
up? Don't be a stranger.
Nah, you just said fight.
Well, spit it out.
Another day in Craptopolis.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, sweetie, no.
Oh, Weasel mount. That Weasel mount go. They create the Weasel's knotters. Got a lovely little animation skeleton. Very cute.
Be careful out there.
Aye, we take your money. You as well. Give it here.
Executed with impunity.
Can I lighten
Look at that little
up
dance
first
floor.
for you?
Having a great time.
If you ever need anything.
Don't hurt me. I turned my rifle around. I promise. Right, we'll get there. We're speaking. Those bottles are floating, game. I don't think that's goblin engineering. Might be what we call an Wait, the crab's looking at them though. The crab's looking at them. That can't be on purpose. Wild.
Yeah, for the good of society, it's what we do here.
What's up?
You got my money?
Keep it real.
Crank Greasefuse takes a moment to count the money.
It's all here. Good work, kid.
Not kid. She's an old goblin.
The thermal plugs are all yours. Send my regards to Grappleheimer and tell him to name one of his inventions after me.
Be good.
Could be, you know, it could be a psychic crab. That'd be the reasoning.
A deal's a deal, Tough Edna. Here's the thermal plugs you ordered. Be sure to let that old grouch Grapplehammer know that I won't be giving out any more handouts. If he needs more thermal plugs, he better be ready to pay up. Anyway, it was a pleasure doing business with you. Now get lost.
Tell Grapplehammer that if he needs more Dimer plugs, he'd better pay up.
His voice was a little more snivelly than I was giving it. Bear it in mind. Maybe we'll see him again one day. Rocket jump. Oh, put our transmog toy. It's currently in the trading post. I recommend that being a main trading post purchase of the month, because this toy is a lifesaver for just throwing your transmog on out and about in the field. Alright, Hobart.
Yes, these are exactly what I need to finish the landmines for the upcoming experiment. Oh, I didn't mention landmines. I thought I did. Oh well, I'll explain everything later. It'll be fine.
We have field tests to conduct.
Now we have the thermoplugs. We're ready for the next test of prototype X-52 personnel armor. Unfortunately, my lab assistants have either quit or expired. What a pity! But their loss is your gain, Tavedna. Now you get to wear the X-52 personnel armor. How exciting! The next test will be conducted by my new mechanized lab assistant. Head over to the main workshop and press that big red button to begin. Don't worry, I'll be giving you directions over the X-52's built-in intercom.
Congratulations! You
Oh
are
no.
officially my newest lab assistant and test subject. Don the X-52 personnel armor and proceed to the main building. I'll provide further instructions once you're prepared.
My adventure portfolio is up, but most of my liquid assets right now are tied up in post-dividend superannuity remortgagement futures bought on margin. It's a sure thing.
You've got to remember that WoW has /silly. Like, all these different little voice emotes, I'd completely, like, you forget. Like, I had barely heard the Drakfear ones until they made a joke about, like, Worgen Tales. Sent me spiraling. All kinds of stuff. I always forget. Need macros for him. One day. Alright. That's the mechanized lab assistant. It looks like a StarCraft 2 firebat. Where's the button? Oh, I need to equip the armor.
Excellent! Pull the red lever in front of the mechanized lab assistant to begin.
System activated. Greetings, user. Initiating combat simulation. Please prepare to be pummeled.
What? Okay, we can hit this. Shields us. Oh, we should probably save that for when we're really in the thick of it. Fine. Avatar, Dragon War, Stun. Now we do it. Yep, there we go. That worked well enough. We got a bit of scrap. Somebody on Invincible.
Speak up.
Hobart Grapplehammer examines you closely.
This is fantastic. You're currently suffering a moderate amount of internal bleeding, but the prototype X-52 personnel armor performed just as I predicted under extreme levels of repeated blunt force. The X-52 doesn't even have a scratch on it.
Run along now.
That's 731.
The prototype X-52 personnel armor is ready for the final test. How are you with loud noises and sudden bursts of concussive energy, Tafedna? For the final test, you're going to strap you into the X-52 personnel armor and have you traverse a minefield. Have a place refreshing coconut beverage in the center of the minefield. Consider the drink a fitting reward for reaching the oasis and surviving the inevitable explosions in the process.
Retrieve the refreshing beverage from the mine. Well, you know how we feel about beverages.
To the minefield, I mean testing area, as soon as you can.
Oh. Okay. Been a nice little jaunt into some goblin society. It's been a while. And we'll see a little bit more in the wall with Vin.
For this test are simple. Traverse the minefield and retrieve the refreshing coconut beverage at the center. You needn't worry about the mines. The X-52 will provide adequate protection from the explosions.
You forget though, I am a warrior. And unfortunately, I can just do that. But where'd the fun in that be? There we go. There we go. Oh, they're bump up mines. Yeah. How many can we get a bounce off? Let's try and land on a few. Oh, yeah. Yeah, big bounce. Oh, yep. Oh, this was a mistake. I should have just stayed there. Rocket jump. Hey, we're fine. Give us that coconut drink. Not a big fan, but... Oh, it was also a bomb!
It appeared to pack quite the punch.
I'm gonna kill him for the pun. I'm gonna go kill him now.
With the latest test results. Splendid work.
How dare he put a bomb in my drink? Vengeance. Dynamite rattle on the shoulder. That's a great little detail. Again, it's not like we're changing all of Goblin Society with this quest.
Doesn't have to be this way, Hobart. Hand over the armor, and this all goes away. Cease this at once, Gallywix. The armor isn't here. That's so. Looks to me like it just walked through the door.
You chucking dynamite at him? Do you want to die?
Do you have a question?
These goons are demolishing my workshop. We gotta do something fast.
Back to the drawing board.
This is bad, Tough-Ender, real bad. Gallywix and his goons are destroying my workshop. But he's got another thing coming if he thinks I'm gonna hand over the X-52 personnel armor. You gotta get down there and clear out his goon squad before this place and all my inventions go up in flames.
Your goons don't intimidate me. My assistant will handle them.
Bring him on, all of you. Come here. You two and all. And you as well. For a warrior, we can take a lot. I'm sorry, Gallywix. Where were your goons? Oh, that's right. Dead. All of them. Where's the last one hiding? You up there. Get down here. Yeah, you. Come on. Nah, it was a trick. Spin.
Come on. You gotta be kidding me with this.
Suggest you back it up.
Pal.
Well, if it isn't Tough-Ender, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You've been a thorn in my side for far too long. Maybe it's time I make the thorn disappear. For good. I think it's time you leave, Gallywix.
This conversation stays between... This ain't over, Grapplehammer. Well done, Assistant. That should buy us some much-needed time.
Yeah. On your bike, boy. I mean, listen. To be fair, he didn't even seem to know I was here.
What is it?
Good work getting rid of Gallywix, Tough-Ender, but I got a bad feeling about this. We need to find a buyer for the X-52 before Gallywix comes back. Who knows what he'll try next?
Ambition is the mother of invention.
The X-52
I'm saying that so much. Let me just say X-52 game.
The X-52 personnel armor is finally complete, and Gallywix has been sent packing with his tail between his legs. I got you to thank for this, Tough-Ender, but we're still not done. The best part is yet to come. We're gonna hold an auction and held the X-52 personnel armor to the highest bidder. Sassy Hardwrench should have a list of interested buyers ready to go. Head over to Hardwrench Hideaway and let her know we're ready for auction.
Leave the cleanup to me. Return to Sassy and gather the buyers for the X-52.
Aye. Doing all the hard work. Where's that saxophone player? Right in my ear. Came out of nowhere. Alright, back on the flying machine. Back at Stranglethorn. Yes, please. That's quite the noise the goblins make for the leap.
What's happening?
So, kiddo. The invention is complete, huh? Good work. We'll be rolling in moolah in no time.
Come on, we got money to make.
While you've been assisting Grapplehanger with his newest invention, I've been hard at work finding potential buyers.
This is going to be a private auction, so we're only inviting the best and brightest, the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme. Got it? I've narrowed down the potential buyers to an A-list of only the wealthiest, classiest, most connected goblins around. Minus Gallywix, of course. Head out and deliver these invitations while I finish up preparations for the auction.
You round up the buyers and I'll set up the auction. We're gonna be rich.
So this is cool. This is now we're going to different goblins in the society, potentially old lore characters. That's what you want to see on these. Oh no. We're going to be travelling all over the place, aren't we? Oh, we are. You've smeared the good name of my Gallywix. Slander is a crime, good sir. Oh, no, boat, boat, no, boat, boat, not like this. Boat, boat. Ah. Okay. I will slander his name. It is a crime. It is a crime.
It's a crime for him to have such a cheap-looking coat as well. Bet he pulled it out of a trash bag.
Noggin Fogger invited. Again, my goblin lore is rusty, but I recognise the name. Pretty sure he was in, like, the short story as well recently. Hang on, where is he? Where is it? Before we just fly off. Tanaris? Alright. Be the fastest way to get there. I'm glad we decided to do one more today. Gonna have to double time it on some lunch to get the short edited. It's okay. I signed up for this, I know the drill. And I'm gonna be speaking like this for the rest of the day. Streaming or no streaming. This evening at some point, depending on how family things go, maybe an hour later or so on the evening stream, we'll be starting on Journey this evening. Just from all the mass killing of Boltgun and before we get into the Elden Ring DLC. A little change of pace. Something a bit more calm. And it's just one of those games in the backlog I never got around to. We'll see. I imagine you would know this part of the map. Cataclysm changes aside, like, you know, Deathwing's whole crater through it. There'll be pieces of it you'll know. But Deathwing did a number on the whole thing. I fly all the way here. Do I have to fly all the way back? Swear to God. There's ways to get you out in the world. I don't mind it. Oh no, don't cross all the Radiant Echoes. We're already max level, it's fine. Ooh. Still got a little bit of cold tea left. I have to do it. Do you know what? It was worth it. Just to get that little bit of honey that was in the bottom. That's going to take the edge off this goblin voice I've been doing. It's like a 6-hour D&D session where you're doing orc voices for the whole thing. Really buggers your voice for a while. Pardon me. The honey helps. The honey helps. I need to stop just chugging lozenges. Shouldn't be doing that for more than a few days. I was doing it for like 2 weeks. Alright, nearly there. 1,000 measles. That changed pretty significantly. It got flooded. Bring your dragon puns here, AJ. God damn it. God damn it. Winging it. Hey, the Baron of Gadgetzan. Gosh, Mr. Noggenfogger, I wouldn't... No, hang on. I know you wouldn't want to damage your reputation as a neutral trade entity by forming closer ties with the Horde. This is laughable. You know what it's like trying to do business with gnomes. Oh, I know this one. It's better than doing business with failed goblins that had to beg others for help. Why, you little irradiated... There's a whole thing we've walked in on here. Enough!
You two are driving me insane. Start getting some freaking work done around here or get the hell out of my town.
Heck out of my town. Got the Bilgewater Cartel, Baron, Gnomeregan Covert Ops. You shouldn't have that on your name tag, my dear. Seen Kelsey in lots of stuff, though. I remember her character.
What's up?
Hang on, let's get his voice.
Yo! Time is money, friend! Can't you see I'm busy here? Talk to me. Time is money, friend!
Okay, he's a little higher.
On behalf of the illustrious and still neutral Steamwheel Cartel, I hope you enjoy your stay. Remember, everyone is welcome in Gadgetzan. Everyone except pirates.
Hurry back!
Grapplehammer has a new invention. Say no more. I'm in.
Where's the other person? Ah, in the little floating town we saw. Look, it's the person on Invincible again. Another player doing the same thing we are. It's fun to notice patterns. Oh, I'm gonna have to cough. Give me a sec. There we go. Right, who's in here? Posit.
Yeah.
It's all I can do, keep this ship from tearing itself apart, and I still have to deal with puffed up buffoons like Fizzle here.
Glad I could help.
Grapplehammer came out of retirement. I can't wait to see what he's cooked up.
Gazlo! There's one I know well enough. Back to Ratchet. I know I recognise her name from other quests. So many names in NPCs, and my memory has been absolutely shredded over the years. Really need to reacquaint myself with a lot of it. I got piles of WoW books from collecting for so long. And some of the newer ones, but less in recent years, so I'm a little behind, but a lot in there. Used to spend a lot of time either watching Nobble on YouTube or reading the wiki. All kind of fell off when everyone started just posting angry videos with Shadowlands. Like, you can criticize your game, but when every video someone puts out is like, oh, we think this is garbage, we think this is shite, we think this... And it just never ended. And it just became sickening. It's like, at some point, you gotta stop just being angry and letting it... For creators as well, they could see that it was helping the numbers, it was helping the algorithm. Anger does better than, like, chill videos, it does better than proper critique, it does better than, like, positive sentiment. So a lot of people just kept leaning into it, and I despise it. Don't mind you being angry about something, even if it's something I don't agree with being angry about, but don't make it the whole thing. At least with the game itself and the dev team doing so much better than they were at, and getting rid of all the toxic and harassment elements and the whole thing. Bright future for WoW now. Very bright indeed. Speaking of bright futures, Gazlo for the goblins.
Hey, looking for work?
Rob paid me and my boys well for helping out with the construction of Ogrenmar, so I decided to set up a port here. We do most of our business through Booty Bay and Garen Resvigaz.
So, Hobart finally stood up to Gallywix, huh? Good for him. I'll be there.
Also, Travis Willingham, which is Turalian, like the light commander of the Alliance right now. Other characters we've heard. I love knowing this stuff now. It's fun. Seeing their range as well. They do. They can do. They can do. It doesn't help. There was a load of studies and reports that showed there was like a huge number of like bots from like 2016 to 2018 from some countries that anytime there was like divisive argument online, like they would have bots create comments from both sides of an argument just to make it worse and create division. And that's happened like through loads of stuff. And it's wild to think that there has not been enough, like, policing maybe might not be the right word, but just more accountability for social media companies to stop some of this. We know it'd be time consuming, we know it'd be expensive, but Someone needs to start being held to account for how crazy the internet can be. Because all those bot accounts have done has just fueled the fire for people who wanted to argue and now feel more comfortable doing so and don't give a toss. Hey, what's the world coming to, you know? It's alright. There's always hope. We try and keep it positive. We are on the Maiden's Fancy. Captain Crick Wrench Nozzle.
Time is money, friend.
Again, you're aboard the Maiden's Fancy. Name's Captain Wrench Nozzle, and you've got the privilege of sailing on the pride of the Blackwater Raiders. The blood sail don't come near us, not with my sharp crew and a large amount of gunpowder in the hold. Insurance, you know. If you got questions, kid, I'll answer 'em. I didn't realise you'd have a load of questions. Maiden's Fancy. Yeah, that's her you're standing on. A beaut, ain't she? The Baron set me up as a captain a while back. She's not mine originally, so I didn't name her. You want my opinion, kid? I think the sailor who named her spent a little too much time at sea and not enough time in port, if you catch my meaning. No, absolutely, bub. Absolutely. It's like, do you remember some years ago, there was a load of people who were like, oh, we're going to boycott the next Call of Duty because we're unhappy with how things are going. We're going to boycott it. And then the infamous picture of all of the people in the Steam boycott group playing the game the next day. It's like, well, yeah, okay. Aye, it does. If you spend all your time doom scrolling, and whether it's looking for positive change, whether it's looking for hateful change, you're just going to find a lot of garbage. Stop doom scrolling. Get off your phone. Don't be on the shorts and the TikTok posts. You got to put some hard limits on that dangerous stuff.
We got trouble.
Yeah, there appears to be a dead dinosaur in the middle that I somehow didn't notice before. Was that there last time?
Great to see ya.
You delivered the invitations, good. We're gonna need all the help we can get. I've got some bad news for you. Did I say bad news? I meant really bad news.
Always got more to do.
Boy, am I glad to see you. We got a bad situation on our hands. While you were away delivering the invitations, Gallywix and his goons took over Cretopolis. They're holding Hobart Grapplehammer hostage until he hands over the X-52 personnel armor. You have to stop Gallywix before it's too late. A full scenario next.
Word out of Crepopolis is that Gallywix and his goons have taken over the town. You better hurry.
I'm on it. Oh, this goblin really going all out there for it. We've got seeing different goblins from all over its history. We've got the individual areas like Cretopolis. We've got a little silliness in our questing. Now we're getting a bombastic scenario to close it out. You don't quite have as many memorable characters, unfortunately, just because the goblins haven't had as much time as other races. But all things considered, especially when the gnome one was just lacking, just more characters from its history, this is doing pretty well.
Got a contract with your name on it.
That's a wise decision, AJ. Trying to keep some distance with the damn thing, holding it like it's your heart.
Gallywix's goons are all over the place. Looks like this little town's in big trouble.
Well, Gallywix has lost it. He's holding Grapplehammer hostage. That ain't good for business. We've got things under control out here. You'd better put a stop to this nonsense.
Like Chutney from the latest Crit Role campaign. It's great. Alright, let's kill them all. Out of my way. Whack.
Attention, citizens of Crepopolis. As your landlord and employer, I'm assuming direct control of this town's operations. And don't get any smart ideas about taking it back. I'd hate to have to cut my losses.
Yes, FOMO is, well, we see it with all the pre-orders, even from all the,
To liquidate this intruder gets a hefty bonus and a promotion.
from all the Gamescom announcements. How many games were like, pre-order and get in early, and what they mean is, don't be late, be there and be part of the conversation if you're really excited for the game. Take cover. Okay. Ah, you whiffed it. Goodbye.
My invaluable assistant. The X-52 is contained in that chest. Put it on, quickly.
Absolutely.
I've added a turbo function to the X-52. Activating it will vastly increase the armor's power, but will also overload its core.
Oh no, will I be
That
safe?
being said, do not hesitate to utilize it against Gallywix. It may prove necessary.
Understood. I've been waiting to punch him in the face this whole time. Go get him. Finish this up. Saxophone's gone now. Trade Prince. He fought high, like, Tinker Mecha Talk in different mech suits. That was a whole thing as well. Let's get him. Go wrong. Yeah, well.
Nobody messes with me.
I can't attack that target.
Nobody. Now, assistant, activate the turbo. Now, assistant, activate the turbo.
I did. Oh, I've got to be closer. There it is. It's doing a beam. Azerite beam.
Now, assistant, activate the turbo.
Combat, please. Now you've done it, Mook. As soon as I get out of this thing, you're as good as dead.
Someone open up this piece of junk. But of course, Gallywix. Just as soon as we renegotiate our contract.
Ghost of Tsushima is a game that I, at some point, will get to. It did really well. It looked really interesting. I know there's a PC version coming as well.
Assistant. Excellent.
Be a fun one to get back to. The X-52 personnel armor is ruined beyond repair, but at least Craptopolis is saved and Gallywix finally got what he deserves.
Run along now.
Although the... I'm gonna have to... This is the last time we'll have to say this armor's name. Although the X-52 personnel armor power core was destroyed during the battle with Gallywix, the invention was a success. I doubt anyone will be interested in purchasing the rights to the X-52 without a working power core, so why don't you hang on to the armor instead? It's quite stylish after all. Now that Craptopolis is saved and Gallywix is conveniently trapped inside of his own mechanical pummeler, I think I'm gonna have to renegotiate that contract of his. He is a captive audience after all. Ah, the PC version is out. Again, something to add to the list of growing backlog. Actually, I've heard the sentiment plenty of times. Certainly puts it high up there in that backlog list. We'll have to see. Thank you for everything you've done for me, Tuffin. You've saved Craptopolis and put that no-good double-crossing Gallywix in his place. Take the X-52 personnel armor along with my thanks. It looks good on you.
Efficient? Unfortunately, the X-52 can no longer provide you with protection. But it can still provide you with style. Why don't you keep
Bouncy dynamite,
Consider it
bouncy
payment
bombs,
for services rendered.
bouncy spanner and keys. Look at those little 3D elements bouncing around.
Are you shaking me down, Hobart? I'm impressed.
It's pretty good. Lovely stuff. Alright. I think we just hit leave scenario. Maybe there's a way off. We'll find out. Oh. I should just check in with Gazlo before we do leave.
You buying or selling?
Nope, he didn't have any upgrade. A shame. Oh, but look forward to seeing some more goblin stuff come the war within. At least that's the hope. I imagine it'll be a point patch somewhere along the line. Yeah, there's our ride out of here. I'm not a big fan of helmets and goggles, but we can transmog the rest of it on. Then we'll probably call it for the morning. As we're hitting the afternoon. And some of the War Within launch streams are probably going to go between the 3 and 4 hour mark, I don't doubt. It's going to be a lot of goodies. Transmog guide. Yeah, let's get that on. Then we'll slap the eye patch on her from the pirate one. Give her a fancier cloak. We gotta do fancier than that. Let's see. Horde cloak. Let's have her just representing a little bit. Yeah. Cooler axe. Do we have like a goblin axe? Do we have something techie? We've got some big horde stuff that I don't remember getting. Yeah, that's alright. Doesn't have to be goblin tech. The colours go with it. Just go lazy with the name again. Pop that on. Yeah.
Now we look the part. To fall end.
Good stuff. Works out very well. Alright, let's get her back to Orgrimmar. Oh, wait. I hate to do this to you, given goblins and loving their money so much, but we've got to put it in the bank. We've got to put the vast majority of it in the bank, my dear. For the good of the warband. Right, let's get her home. Yeah, I'm liking the look a lot. Works out real well. Now, with the two of you's recommendation, I do look forward to trying it. There we go. We got a good chunk of our heritage set sorted today. A few of the allied races as well. About 7 more or so tomorrow to get through. Excellent stuff. Let's give it a little wave for the audience. Ain't that nice? Alright, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed yourselves here, don't forget to hit that like button. It does help me out. Gets the video pushed out there. Comment down below on any of your favourite armour sets from the stream. Any more you'd like to see. Storylines you'd like expanded upon. Who you're looking forward to tomorrow. Or of course my garbage gameplay. You can always give me some criticisms. Subscribe for more content on the channel. We'll be back later this evening starting our journey adventure. Until next time, everyone. Much love. Take care. And bye-bye.